morning, everyone. What was that? Was that
Gobble.
a gobble gobble?
Yeah.
Oh, gobble gobble.
I'm a turkey.
Yes, indeed. Gobble gobble. On this foggy Monday morning.
Yeah, it's apocalyptic out there.
Yeah.
I even got a warning about it.
Oh, really? Fog warning, huh?
Yeah, I got some random email yesterday.
Yeah, Steve Templeton, he gets on top of KMOV and he has a foghorn that he, you know, like the Ricola guy. Pretty cool.
You know,
The
it's funny.
Ricola guy?
On the email, it said something like fog advisory, dangerous fog for November 24th to whatever. And I thought, I mean, that's like a week away.
No, that's today.
I don't even know that.
No, we're here. That's today. A foggy Monday morning on a short week. I think the Thanksgiving Day temperatures are supposed to be okay.
Well,
I think
they're
a little
chilly.
cooler.
High of 43, I think.
A little cooler, but not too bad.
Last I checked.
Not too bad. Yeah, we got a short week. Everybody in a good mood? No.
I got problems.
What's wrong with you?
I gave it thumbs up.
Yeah, but that was an unenthusiastic.
What happened? Show me on the doll what happened.
What happened?
half-handed.
What happened to you?
Buddy.
There?
Your bunghole? Oh, no.
There?
This morning.
Who, Scott?
Sorry.
Come on.
Point to where it
I was
hurts.
having fun. I'm a gobbler.
My own body.
No, you're dealing with Invisalign pain, aren't you?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, Rafe got the Invisalign.
I got the old Invisalign.
Bottoms only?
No, both.
Oh.
You sound fine.
I felt like
No, you sound.
I felt like a
okay.
whistler on Friday.
You sound okay.
I think
but-
I've adjusted now. It does hurt though. They lied about that. They're like it might be. It'll
Little
feel a
tight.
little weird. And I go, no, it just straight up hurts,
Yeah, you're going to have a headache.
but it's fine.
And just when it starts to feel good, they change the trays
Yeah.
out.
Oh, it feels good now?
Is it
Okay,
a
great.
restart every time? Have you've done it?
Yeah. Oh, Lern did it too.
I did, but I gave up. I was
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did the Motto version. And when they told me that so I put them in because I was just doing the bottoms because I was like, I have a snaggletooth situation I do not want fixed with my mom, my sister, and I. We all have the same one. And
You didn't want the snaggletooth fixed.
no, I love my top row, my
Oh, so that's
crazy
your
teeth.
like signature look.
yeah. Like I feel like if I got my teeth looking a little too good on top, I would change my whole
Same.
personality.
I almost didn't do the top.
Get out of here.
So I did the bottom.
You guys are out of
There's
your
And
no
then
mind.
when
way
they
you
told
guys are
me
both crazy.
that they were going to have to file down my teeth to like get them to adjust, I go, I'm not doing it. And I backed out.
You bailed, huh?
I bailed after like maybe a month. So, and then I'll tell you this, don't do what I did because when you bail, everything shifts. So
Yeah.
no matter if you want it or not. So now my like gnarly bottom teeth are even more gnarly than they
I
originally
know.
started with.
I went through the entire process.
That's the same thing with braces. I had braces when I was a kid, even though my teeth were really straight pretty much, but the doctor convinced my mom to do it. And I wanted out of it, so I quit about halfway through, and then my bottom all of a sudden shifted, and
Yeah.
I've always had a wonky tooth ever since then.
Me too.
Well,
I'm
I
like-
told you, I took my braces off when I was a kid myself.
What's wrong with all of us?
I don't know. And then I got the Invisalign, which I paid for
Right.
myself.
They look very nice.
My mom went, see?
Thanks so much, Mom.
Well, she talked me into it because our dental plan is a one-time orthodontic. They'll pay one time lifetime. So she's like, if you're going to use the credit,
Do it.
let's do them all. But my front teeth have always overlapped, and it's kind of it doesn't bother me. It's kind of my signature.
It's
snaggle.
better than braces.
But she did tell me the reason I did it was she goes, well, if you don't like it, if your teeth move and you don't like it, that's what's crazy. You spend thousands of dollars on something. They're like, if you don't like it, just don't wear your retainer. They'll all go back. Mm-hmm. And I go, okay. Well, I guess because I'm like, well, once I commit, because they do the thing where they show you what your teeth will look like, but it's like a skeleton's face. So you're like, I don't know if that's going to look good or not. It kind of looks weird to me. Like I watched all my teeth like move in slow motion on this Invisalign radar thing. And I was like, is that good? You're showing me like a skeleton's face. I can't tell. That looks weird to me. She's like, well, if you don't like it, just stop wearing your retainer and it'll all move back. And I'm like, it's wild you can just spend all that money and like,
and then not
still on you.
And then not wear your retainers.
And it doesn't matter.
After it's over.
Right.
Which I'm not great at. But better than braces. And as soon as, they have, I don't know how many trays you have to do. They call them trays.
Trays.
Mm-hmm.
So as soon as the tray they have in your mouth starts feeling good, you're like, all right, I'm adjusted. They go, here's another one. So here's more pain. But it's fine. Hey,
I'm good with it, man. It's fine. Mine's
the price
short.
of vanity, a little pain, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Mine's short. She said I had pretty good teeth, other than I got one. The problem was the bottom. I got one molar that's turned an end.
Oh, and it's
I
great when you
lost
got
a
to
tooth.
take them out, before you eat. and if you have to do it at the table,
Suck all the spit out.
you take them out and you go.
Yeah. Oh, I hated that.
Honestly, I think it's going to help me get skinny.
Probably.
And I'm pumped about it because I have turned down so much food just this weekend because I'm like, I've turned into you.
It's
where I'm
not
like,
worth
it's
it.
a whole thing. I
Yeah,
gotta take them
becomes a whole
out,
thing.
and there's like put spitty trays in my pocket, and then I got to go.
Toothbrush in the car?
Toothbrush in the
I
car.
don't even have that yet. I haven't even been that
Oh, man.
prepared
Dental
yet.
pack. Fanny
Yeah, you
pack.
gotta have the toothbrush in the car, and you gotta run to the bathroom if you gotta go.
I'll
Yeah.
just starve.
If you gotta go out to eat.
I just won't eat.
Yeah, and I wonder what the average weight lost when you first get Invisalign is. It's got to be a couple pounds
Yeah, it's
you
got to
don't
be at
eat.
least 5 pounds.
I hope.
would think.
I hope
you know?
it's like 40. That'd be tight.
Your body dysmorphia is really something.
At
over
the
there.
end of Invisalign, I want to look like Christian Bale in The Machinist.
Oh my God!
Nobody wants that. Nobody wants you to look like the skeleton that you saw on the screen.
Y'all have good weekends?
Yeah.
Yeah. You had a Delmar Hall show on Saturday.
Oh, so much fun. Yes. Clapton Chronicles killed it. Bounced. I did like the marathon. I was at the Delmar Hall watching a little bit of that show. Then I walked over to the pageant, watched a little bit of the Elton John tribute. Bounced back.
So there was two
tribute
acts going on at once.
Yes. All my friends were
So
in the
Elton got the pageant and Clapton got Delmar Hall.
Yeah. It was great.
cool.
So did that, and Rafe and his buddy Tim came out, which was awesome.
Did you enjoy playing Delmar?
I really did. I was nervous, which I always am because I don't, I just do this for fun. And I was like, oh crap, like this is a full house. And so got out there, and honestly, like the best sound mix we've had as a band happened on Saturday night. Those Steve and Joey were the sound guys over at Delmar Hall. They killed it. So because I don't like to watch video that people take because it makes me cringe.
Sure.
And then I saw one that this guy posted, and I was like, you know what? We sound all right. Okay.
You sound great.
What'd you wear?
I had like these crushed velvet, these yellow gold velvet pants on, and tank and a shawl, which I left at the Delmar Hall.
Try to Stevie Nicks it out.
Yeah, of course.
You left it?
You got your shawl at the hall?
I left my tambourine and my shawl, and luckily a guy picked it up, and he's like, "I'm going to drop it by the studios this week."
nice.
So
Oh,
very
so you-
nice.
okay.
All as well. They knew I was like the only woman. Well, there's a
Shawl has
chicken.
been found.
Yeah, the shawl has been found. But no, it was a blast.
What do you do? Because there's only 2 dressing rooms back there.
Right. We got the little one, which was fine. I'm the only one that needs to get ready. The guys in my band are like done. They just bring shirts to change into. Pretty easy. So.
And then you get your own little. They leave you alone.
No, they don't leave me alone. Everybody's in the
It's
dressing
not-
room
it's
while I'm
not-
getting dressed. In fact, they are also critiquing. Our drummer Tom is a producer over at KSDK, and he's like, "Let me see what you brought," and he's like helping me pick out what I should wear, which was very sweet.
And are the Clapton Chronicles guys, is that a national act?
No, they're a new St. Louis act. Tony Campanella is a guitarist here in St. Louis who's well known. He is in the band, and they have like I think they have 5 or 6 people in that band, maybe 7.
All local dudes?
All local.
Oh, wow.
One chick, and they sound like the damn records. They sound like
Are
Eric
you a Clapton guy? Do you?
No,
You like the hits?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I like all that stuff. It's one of those where I'm like, man, I missed it, and I feel like if I gave it the time, I would absolutely love
I
it.
feel like you missed a lot because your dad was not really into music. I mean, he was into his barbershop quartet stuff.
That's it.
That's it.
There's no music.
Kind of
in
like
my
Cream?
house. Yeah, there's no music in my house. No music in the cars.
I'm
Interesting.
very grateful my dad exposed me to a lot of that.
Me too.
Like my dad was a huge Clapton fan, so I'm glad I was exposed to that stuff as a kid.
This was only their like 4th or 5th show. They played Family Arena a couple months ago, and then they're all from different bands from
Yeah.
all over. And then they decided to do this, and first time seeing them, killed it, loved it.
Scott, was your dad? What? I never really asked. What kind of music was your dad into?
He was very old school country.
Like
And
for example, like give me an artist.
it would have been, I guess,
Johnny
George
Cash.
Jones to Johnny Cash to Willie, all the classics. But my mom, she was more of your Nat King Cole and that world, so she always played that if we were in a car or oldies. 'Cause
Right.
back then they had, Simon Garfunkel and all that on, so I had no clue about classic rock. That's why my neighbor down the street, we were kids, we're showing him Nirvana, and he's like, "This stuff sucks." He's like, "Here's what you need to listen to.
I feel like
Here's some Queen."
I
And
feel
you're
like
"Oh, that
Southern
is good."
Illinois was only classic rock.
Yeah. And country, and classic country.
And yeah, Southern rock, classic country, My uncle, I had the education via my uncles, which was great. My dad's brothers got me on to like classic rock, and then my grandma got me onto like classic, old school classic country. And then my Uncle Dave, we all have an Uncle Dave in spirit. He had like a record collection. He'd be like, "What are you listening to? Turn that crap off." You know, he was occasionally crazy. And he would play, he'd be like, "This is Molly Hatchet. Listen close."
I
And I'd be
feel like if there was
let's
a
go.
map of Illinois and the St. Louis metro area, what would be the classic rock band of Southern Illinois?
Ooh.
Would it be like
Halen?
a Van Halen?
No, it would be like an REO or a Charlie Daniels band.
I feel like
or
REO fits.
Could be
Styx.
Skinnerd.
Skinnerd for sure,
For
yeah.
Southern Illinois?
It could be.
Like I'm trying to think, like blast back there in my brain and like what was I here? Oh, CCR, like
Yeah.
that. All
Yeah,
of
that's
that.
probably right.
Actually, Creedence Clearwater Revival.
CCR straddles the line.
You're putting in classic.
We had CCR in my high school football highlight reel in 1996. That's how relevant
Green River?
CCR still was.
Well, the Forrest Gump movie brought him back to the.
It's possible.
Well, yeah, maybe. But I feel like the Southern Illinois has been
Yeah.
living it.
Yeah.
Forrest Gump.
Yeah, my house, I was the one that got my family really into listening to music all the time and radio and all that because I just play country music nonstop. We had a little stereo system in the front room, and I would just stand in front of that. If I wasn't playing my Disney sound effects vinyl that had this creaking doors, I was playing
Right.
Your
country
Michael
music.
Winslow records.
That's so perfect, man.
I think I had that record too.
So ridiculous.
What CCR song? Was it Old Man Down the Road?
Probably Fortunate Son. I
Fortunate
imagine.
Son.
Or
Have you ever seen The Rain or Susie Q or Green River?
Bad Moon Rising.
Bad Moon Rising. I mean, all of it. All of that John Fogerty. Also, Bob Seger. Huge Bob Seger town was
yeah,
West
that's
Frankfort, Illinois.
honestly
That's the
probably
right
it.
one.
Like I'm just thinking of my
Yeah.
dad's house in general. Like what was he pumping out of his big ass speakers?
What,
and it
yeah,
all
what was
that.
your dad listening to?
Seeger, Fleetwood Mac. Randomly, he had Parallel Lines by Blondie in his vinyl collection, and I'm like, Dad,
well,
what
she
the
was a
hell is
hottie,
this?
that's why.
She was.
Your dad is my Uncle Dave, from
Yeah,
what I'm hearing.
he is. He's your Uncle Greg. Yeah, but CCR, Aerosmith. God, what else?
And what was your mom into?
My mom was into Aerosmith and Stevie Nicks solo and Stones, obviously. I mean, I was surrounded by classic rock. That's all I grew up with. And then when the 90s hit, there was a radio station down there called TAO, WTAO. They were like the Keishi of Carbondale. And so I started getting into grunge and all that, and they were the reason.
And Moon, your mother?
Michael Crawford. That's pretty much
So
it.
opera.
Yeah, I mean, she was like a Perry. I remember Perry Como.
All right.
And
Okay.
so,
heck yeah.
All right.
She got like a tape one time because we finally got a car with a tape deck, and she's like, "Oh, I got my Perry Como tape." And I remember my brother and I were like, "It's got to stop." And as soon as it stopped, there was nothing.
Right.
There was nothing replacing Perry Como until Michael Crawford, and we did. My mother
The
and I.
original Phantom of the Opera recordings.
and we
Yeah.
still very much bond over Phantom of the Opera. Like we've seen Phantom together probably 3 or 4 times. But that was it. If there was music in my dad's van or truck, it was classical music. And it was whatever that radio station is that just plays classical. So, and it was real quiet.
Oh, it was
real
low.
quiet. Real low.
It was low. Like
So,
it was a little
yeah.
background.
And I feel like, and I didn't realize this was, I'm in such a minority, but there's got to be other people out there that, I mean, I'm so into music. It's a very natural thing to me, but it was only stuff that I found. So it was a lot through movies, soundtracks. Like the first couple tapes I ever bought or took from my neighbor were soundtracks. Top Gun soundtrack. That was I think that was my first tape.
How about the and who had the cocktail soundtrack?
No, not
Kokomo.
me.
I
Loved that
wish.
movie, but didn't
how I
have
was
that.
exposed.
Oh, you like the movie Cocktail?
I loved. Are you kidding? Elizabeth Shue and Tom Cruise, so cute. Yes, I wanted to like go to an island and meet him.
I did get a boombox, and I found a radio station that I liked, and I put a tape in there, and I would record, and I would just sit by the radio and listen to songs. And if I liked the sound of it, I would hit record. So I have 100 songs on tape without the first 5 seconds because
Right.
They
I would
make
sit
no
there-
sense contextually together.
Yeah, and then I had a dual tape deck, and you could record on one of them. So I would record one song, and this is like really young. I would record one song, like I said, without the intro, and then I would DJ over the other tape and make like a DJ mixtape, and I would go, that was, and I would make up a name, And I'd be like, and I would think that I would know the song title from, Heart of Rock and Roll.
It's Minnie Mouse.
One of the reasons Huey Lewis is such a big part
Slayer.
of my kid fandom is because like that was on one of my tapes like 3 times. I must have recorded it off the same station for 3 or 4 hours. 3
so
times.
cute.
They were rocking.
I don't know why I didn't do it that way, because I did one time. I just recorded, like, it was a Stone Temple Pilots song, so I was like, Interstate Love Song was playing, and I'm like, this is amazing. So I started recording in, just let it play, and I loved the songs that were in there, except for the second one was a Black Crowes song, and I just remember I always had to fast forward. I'm like, come on, get through this thing to get back to the song. It's like, now we're back.
Well, it was interesting. When you find your own music like that, you become a diehard of certain things.
Sure. Well,
but totally missed other things that are fairly
right. You have a blind spot for a lot of classic rock.
yeah, fairly connected. Like Queen, I found it on our very first vacation, 5th grade, at a truck stop, and I liked the cover, and I grabbed it, and I listened to that on my Walkman forever. The whole vacation, I was like, "This is the greatest band. I've never heard anything like this." I dove so hard into Queen, but I missed.
You missed Clapton.
A lot of other bands that came out in the 70s.
I was the same way in school. My mom listened to Motown, so I was getting country, classic rock, and Motown. So when I would go to, she loved like Al Green, Teddy Pendergrass, Otis,
Oh, Teddy.
Aretha, Smokey Robinson and the Miracles, Lionel Richie. Everyone at school was talking about but I missed all the pop.
Not even Lionel Richie, the Commodores.
The Commodores, yeah. Whitney was about as current as it was getting in my house. And she let me get Michael Jackson Thriller, and she liked that. But it was like, other than that, nothing contemporary at school that my peers were listening to, I was listening to. So I was the weird kid at school.
Right.
There'd be like, New Kids on the Block, and I'll be like, yeah, you guys heard Lionel Richie's? Hello? That's tight. Or I'd be talking about like Steve Earle's Copperhead Road. So I was always an eclectic. It makes a lot of sense about my personality.
Well, how was the crowd over there at the Clapton Chronicles show?
It was great. It was Casey. Boomer crowd, love him. Yeah,
Nobody
all my aunts and uncles.
Nobody under 50.
That's why Tim and Rafe showed up, because they were like, we want to feel young, so they came to the Clapton Chronicles show.
You were babies.
We were
You were
children.
babies.
We were cheering.
We were just children.
Everybody partying up.
Yeah. It was honestly, it was one of our best shows of the year, and it was our last show of the year. So
Sounded
that was perfect.
great.
Thanks.
And I went for, you closed on Janis Joplin and Jefferson Airplane, White Rabbit, and I was like, man, she really, the difficult vocals and sounded amazing, crushed.
Well, what about you out in the
It was
crowd?
noted in the back of the room. I was like, oh, okay. What'd you say?
Where were you?
I was in the back. I snuck in. We snuck in the back and just kind of hung out in the back. And you know what's nice about that? They know their audience because it wasn't too loud.
You don't want
Like
the
it
old guys
was
complaining about the noise.
I could tell that they had the sound was dialed in perfectly. Even when Clapton came on, they didn't crank it up.
It was a seated crowd, by the way.
It was a seated crowd.
No general admission.
All the way.
All seats.
Seated at I've never seen that before.
I know.
It was a reasonable decibel, and so everything sounded crystal clear and good.
Anybody
great.
overserved?
No, not this time.
What about you?
No, I had a little bottle of Jack that I had on my person that I brought everywhere for utilitarian purposes. Keeps my vocals warm.
Right.
And no, I was fine.
Well, there was one guy overserved for sure.
Who was that?
Nobody on stage.
No one on stage. Maybe in the crowd. They had a guy try to fight me.
What?
It was after you guys left and went to Elton John, which was very funny, but also sad. We were sitting. You've been to Del Mar Hall, right?
Yeah, sure.
So there's the bar in the back.
Yeah.
It's kind of separate room. There's a few tables. We were sitting there. She did her show. She came over. Some people were complimenting her, rightfully so. She did great. Some ladies came up and were like, "You were so great. You were so great. You changed your pants." And of course, Lern always compliments everyone because she's a thoughtful human. And these two older ladies, she's like, "Oh, look at this hot little biscuit. You guys, look at you guys all in your outfits."
She's a hot mom.
And she was like, "Yeah, look at my big diamond ring I got for my 30th anniversary." And then the other lady was like, said something. She's like, "Oh, you're a hot little biscuit too." And she's like, "Oh, thank you. I feel hot. I'm out on the prowl tonight." I'm like, "Uh-oh, are you single?" Well, everyone laughed. No big deal. Well, there was a guy lurking behind her, a younger guy, probably my age, maybe younger, 30s at least. And I didn't think anything of it. And 20 minutes go by, and this drunk guy walks up to me. Oh, I'm talking to my friend Tim, and he goes, "Hey, man to man, man to man, man to
boy.
man.
Oh,
And I
no.
go, man to man what?
Did you even any
had
contact?
no clue what he was talking
So
about.
this was 20 minutes after.
at least 20 minutes. I kind of seen him lurking in the background while we were talking to these ladies.
Was
He
he
comes up to
looking
me.
in the background? Like, can you see him looking at you?
No. I mean, he was just kind of hanging about. He was clearly with their group, but he wasn't participating in the conversation.
Right. You noticed him. You noticed him there.
It really wasn't a big deal at all. And then he comes up and he goes, hey, man, and I go, what?
Or you think this is maybe a show related
I
situation?
100% thought he was a Rizz show guy that was going to be like, I didn't want to say nothing, but love the show. Something like that.
Something like that.
That's what I was expecting. And he goes, man. Hey, look at me, man. Shake my hand, man. And I go, what's up, man? And he goes, disrespect me.
What?
And I go, what? He goes, man to man. He said man to man at least 100 times. He goes, man to man. You should never tell another man's mom they're beautiful in front of them.
Oh no.
Wait, what?
And I go, what? That's what I said. I go, wait, what?
Tell another man's
Mom.
Not,
I'm sorry.
not,
So
Mom
one of
had
the
lace
ladies,
pants on. Okay.
one of the ladies was his mom.
not like wife, girlfriend.
Hot mom.
Yeah, was she the hot one you kept texting us about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was the one I put in the group thread. And I go, what, man? And he goes, you told my mom she was beautiful right in front of me, dude. That's my mom. That's my freaking
an
mom,
angle.
dude. And I go, okay. Why would it be bad to tell your mom she's beautiful? And he goes, what? And I go, why is that bad? I didn't ask her. I didn't say anything like
I'm not your dad, dude.
lascivious to her. And I was like, I was just joking around, man. We were all kind of complimenting each other. Okay, man, noted. And he goes, seriously, man to man. My mom had to pull me. I was going to fight you. My mom had to.
God.
My mom had to pull me away. My mom had to pull me away. And I go, well, tell your mom thanks for saving my life.
That's nice.
And he just like went away. But then,
Wait, did this really happen? This
100%, dude, 100%. And there's two more layers to this. So that happens, and me and my friend Tim.
So he wanted
Tim
to
goes,
fight you because.
so now we got a man-to-man bit going for the rest of the night.
So he wants to fight you because you said his mom was.
I didn't even
good-looking.
say she was. I didn't even say anything. I didn't even say that to her. I just joked around and was like, "Uh-oh, are we single?"
Right.
And she's like, "I'm married," and I go, "All the good ones are." That was the entire. It was just a very low key. Couldn't have been a more innocent
Right.
flirt type situation. It wasn't a big deal at all. Well, then, so we got a man-to-man bit going now. So everything Tim and I are saying back to, hey, man-to-man, you need a drink, man-to-man. Tell me, we're having fun with it. Well, they're sitting at the group starts to leave. So we're listening to the Clapton Chronicles. I'm hanging out. She goes over to, she had already been gone. She was over at
Elton John.
And I was like, she wanted to get paid. So I was like, I'll text you when Clapton gets done. Because Tim likes Clapton, too. That's part of the reason we were there, too. It was mostly to see Elaine Narrows rock Delmar Hall. But, so then the other people are getting ready to leave early because they're all dads and they want to get out for parking. So there's a group of about 7. And the guy is behind his mom sitting on a stool and he's rubbing her back. And he's just mean mugging me the whole time, dude. It was so creepy.
Oh, my
This is
Lord.
weird.
He was like rubbing her shoulders and like looking at me like, man to
My
man.
mom.
But then he got a little too low on her
Is this
back.
guy?
Maybe he was triggered because, like, you're a good son. You know what?
Are you sure they're not in a relationship? And he
They're
just
definitely
calls-
not.
No, it was
And he
definitely
just
his mom.
calls. And he just calls her mom.
Definitely not.
No, that's not. That sort of
That was
weirdness
the
is
first
not
thing.
happening.
First thing when he walked away, that's the first thing my friend goes. He goes, "Hey, I think that guy wants to bang his mom." And I go, "Yeah, I was getting kind of an Oedipus vibe off that guy. It was kind of weird."
Is it like a role play thing? Like,
No.
she's his mommy?
His dad was there.
Listen, mom was rocking this beautiful, like,
The guy-
bell-bottom lace bell-bottoms with, like, a top that was
She was very
see-through,
beautiful and very nice.
blonde, beautiful.
She was
So
great.
he's giving mom a shoulder rub.
Dad's there. He's rubbing mom's shoulders and looking at me like, "It's my property, baby. You better not ever disrespect me."
He's shooting eye daggers at
He's
you.
shooting eye daggers, and I'm laughing. So I'm trying not to like laugh. I don't want to escalate it. So I'm like looking at Tim. I go, "This guy's like mean mugging me while he's rubbing his mom. Like he thinks he's like winning this by doing this." And I'm like,
She's mine.
Yeah, dude. It was kind of weird.
Oh my God.
She's mine,
And,
man to
then he
man.
like
So
his hands
weird.
went from her shoulders like down to the middle of her back. I'm like, please don't go any lower. The lower you go, the weirder it gets.
I'm gonna touch her butt, man to man.
Man to man.
Man to man.
Man to man. You see
My
this
mom.
ass? She smacks her on the ass.
Yeah.
Man to man. This is my mom's ass. This is my mommy's ass. My mommy's ass.
So weird.
I came from here. Please don't. Sir.
Stop touching your mother. Thank you.
So then, like another 5 or 10
Watch
minutes
this.
go by. The mom comes up to me, super sweet, and she goes, "Hey, I'm really sorry about my son. I saw him come over here. And I heard he told me he came over here and confronted you. I'm so embarrassed. He's going through a bad divorce, and he's an alcoholic, and he's just having a bad time in life. And you are very sweet. You didn't do anything wrong. It was nice. She's like,
And she's like, here's my number.
Yeah,
and
can
I
you
was like, well,
massage me?
don't let him see you talking to me, or I'm going to have to fight your son tonight. Like, if he walks out right now and you're talking to me, he's going to lose his mind. And she was a very sweet lady, and I felt bad, but I was like, it's totally fine. I didn't think anything of it. Honestly, didn't know what he was talking about.
Right.
And
Because it was an innocent.
I felt bad for her because she was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so embarrassed. And I was like, honestly, I get it. I've been that guy. Not that guy. Not
I
my
wonder how
mom,
many
but
times in the past that he's embarrassed her.
I don't know. It
Probably a lot.
It was really bizarre. And I was like, man, I did not think of all the concerts you think you might get into like a scuffle at.
Right.
Seeing the Clapton Chronicles at Del Mar Hall would not be it.
No.
On the lawn, Point Fest, right band, maybe,
Sure.
maybe.
Point Fest, it's hot and it's a
hot.
lot of drinking.
People are
and
drunk. Been there all day.
Been there all day. Tempers get there. Not the Clapton Chronicles at Del Mar Hall.
Oh, respectable bands. Come
If
on
that
now.
lady's listening, you're a wonderful human and you're super hot.
Yeah. You want some of that, huh? What are you doing for Thanksgiving?
Going to that mom's
spend
house.
time with me, her son. Okay, calm down,
All right,
Tyler.
buddy. What did he look like?
Like a point.
He looked like Edward Snowden. Honestly, he looked so much like Edward Snowden that
Really?
when
Glasses?
blonde hair combed forward like Snowden, glasses, and like had the Snowden goatee. Blonde though,
Yeah.
And in fact, I noted it before he ever confronted me. Like
What's-
when he was lurking in the back, I go, "What's up with Edward Snowden lurking back here?"
What's the Snowden goatee? Like the baseball?
Kinda
Baseball player?
Sparse.
Just the circle?
like
Circle?
It's the circle,
Yeah,
the donut,
The mouth bullseye?
the donut.
Yeah. The circle. Well, I'm
Circle
glad
of
nothing
life.
happened.
Oh, me too. I would have been. Yeah, I wasn't gonna escalate it. I could tell the guy was like. I mean,
He was going through something.
yeah, and he was like.
Yeah, but that's
he
still
would have
not,
gone airborne.
that's not an excuse to be a dick. though.
No, it's not. And I get a little. I'm over after 14 years of not drinking. I don't have that kind of chill in me anymore. Where I'm like, I used to be like, I get it, man. I used to be this guy. I used to get drunk, and I'm over that. Like your problem doesn't become my.
Were you a get drunk and get belligerent guy?
No, but I mean, I'd be like happy.
Yeah.
I wasn't like a fight starter,
That's the way I get.
but I would still
Fun.
fun to a degree. But then like, I would take it too far. I would do a bit, fall down, knock a bar stool over, or
Right.
something.
And then, be a sloppy,
Make an
hot
be a slap.
mess.
Yeah, be a slap
Yeah.
show.
Yeah. Well, glad it went well. Glad you had a good show.
Thanks,
That's it for the year
That's
for
it for
Lane
the year.
Narrows. That's
Yeah.
it.
We got dates for 2026, but we haven't announced them yet.
So we got Moon to look forward to on Wednesday with
Yeah, man.
Teenage Rage and
I love
we
the
got
new
Beastie
artwork.
Boys.
Oh, the bags against the machine?
Yes, it's so good.
Yeah. If we ever do this again, which I don't know, we'll see. It's going to be called Bags Against the Machine
Nice.
for sure.
Perfect.
Well,
Because
let's let everybody be well behaved at the show on Wednesday, okay?
Hey, man, it's Thanksgiving.
It's Skanksgiving.
I'll be there. If that guy wants a rematch, I'll be there.
Yeah, man to man.
Yeah, bring your mom.
Man to man.
Yeah, man to man.
Man to
Do
man.
it during Know Your Enemy.
Man to
Bring
man.
your mom.
Man to man. Let's let the Beastie Boys heal us, man to man.
Listen, it's getting to be that time of year where we're all kind of tight. It's the pressure's on.
There's no more days left to plan anything. I feel like everybody's just maxing out.
Well, you asked this question in the office. Can you opt out of giving gifts for Christmas?
yeah, I
I've
had this
seen people
thought.
do that.
I've done it.
Well, let me say this.
Oh,
I'm not
look,
trying to
I
be difficult.
I love this. I'm going to scoot back and just
Here we
enjoy
go.
this. Come on now.
I think we don't hear about this enough, where we should just opt out of gift giving for 1 year, for maybe like your side of the family. where you go like, you know what? It's been a crazy year. Money's tight. Maybe there's no
Have
kids
you done
around.
it with Tim?
No, Tim and I don't normally get each other gifts for Christmas. So we have to, like, sometimes we will, but most of the time we will not. But I'm talking about like extended family. I'm talking about like if there's kids involved, don't opt out of them. But like the adults.
We talked about this on Friday. Like,
Yeah, dude, the 3 to 18.
Grandma
3 to
don't need a
18.
gift.
Right.
If there's somebody in the family between 3 and 18, give them a gift.
Did you push back a little on that last week?
No, I did not because I'm 1,000% fine
Okay.
with it. In fact, I said grandma's only got a couple more years left. So, no, what I'm saying is like I got a text from my sister-in-law over the weekend, and she just was like, "Hey, if you're interested in what your niece is into, here's what she's into," which is great.
Fine.
But Tim and I had already kind of made up our mind. I actually talked about this on the show. Like, we're probably going to just give the kids money this year. Like, we're going to lame out and just be like, "Hey, here," because that's what they want. They just want
But
to
if
have
you were given a
independence.
specific list,
Yeah, it was like Anna's into bracelet making, which I'm 1,000% on
So
board
get her
with finding.
bracelet making.
Absolutely. But what I'm saying is like now, but my sister-in-law have a weird thing where we don't talk about the gift giving. We don't need to be doing gifts. Like we don't need
so
to
this
be.
is Tim's.
This is Tim's brother's sister or brother's wife.
Have Tim call his brother and say, "We're not giving you anything this year. Don't get us anything."
Listen, I've
at
tried
thi- at-
talking about
At this point, though, you see, if you listen, I understand.
No, it's
and I
before
subscribe.
Thanksgiving.
No, but yeah.
Come on, man, you got to do that in
Nah.
October. I'm on
You're
your
fine.
side 100%.
But that's his
but you can't
brother.
be doing it this week.
That's his brother. Like my sister is like down for this experience gift thing that we're doing this year on my
Right,
side of the
yeah, yeah.
family. So I'm like getting my sister something. Tim doesn't have to get her anything, but like it's Tim's brother. Like he probably wants to get his bro something. But what I'm saying is like my sister-in-law, we like kind of bring half-assed gifts to each other each year. Like we don't really know.
Yeah, you're just trading. You're just trading
What-
money
right.
with
What-
useless things.
What precedent has been set already? Do they get you guys a good gift every year?
We used to do like we used to go pretty hard at like trying, and then through the year now it's like we get popcorn from them, and like spoiler alert, this year I'm giving her a coffee table book that I found.
Okay, so garbage.
Right, we got pure garbage
So
coming in.
garbage. So we're just spending money just to spend money.
Well, that's half of this holiday. I'm telling you.
We're just
Honestly.
showing up half-assed.
You're coming with something. That's it.
That's it.
So tell Tim to call his brother and say, "We're not doing anything this year."
I'm keeping the coffee table.
We are going to see them this week. I don't know. We're gonna have to just like out it in person. I think
It shouldn't be on you.
No.
It
Right.
shouldn't be you. It's got to be Tim
He won't do it
because you're going to come off as the bitchy
already. Yeah.
sister-in-law.
Well, it's going to be even worse if you do it at Thanksgiving because they're going to be like, I thought about you well before this holiday, and now you're telling
They
me
got them
at this
popcorn
point?
last year. They didn't think about anything.
Popcorn the last couple of years, and it's fine. Popcorn.
Oh, that's what that's
That's
they've
what they've
given you.
given
us.
Oh, okay,
It's
great.
right.
This is easy.
It's just
What a breeze.
popcorn. It's not a big deal, but it's like we don't like
Popcorn.
I'm not
What?
even like a big popcorn.
Keep
Is
your
it
popcorn
is
money.
it the 3? Is it the cheddar? Is it the plain? Is it caramel?
kind of. It's like local from their little town that they
Is
live
it
in, which
brains?
is cool.
Is it brains or
Yeah,
the other one?
it's brain. It's like the big old
Okay, the
honkers.
the brains are good.
And there's like an Oreo flavor one.
You don't need that.
Yuck.
My ass is big enough. Like it's fine. Like I don't need.
It's fine to opt out.
I just think that the adults, we need to have like a real-to-real conversation here. Like, if you don't have something particular in
Man
mind
to
that
man.
you know, man to man,
That's what you got to do.
I agree,
I think
man.
this is kind of silly that we're wasting money on each other.
We're wasting
If
money.
I find something special that's that's just perfect for my cousin or something, I'm gonna grab it and give it to my cousin.
For sure.
But that's it. Like there shouldn't be anything beyond
We're
the
just
3.
going through the motions. We're
Yeah,
just
I
we're
hate
just
that
doing
stuff.
it. We're just doing it because we
What?
feel like we have to.
I hate the going through the motions. Hate it.
I feel like I'm in a different universe. I feel like I've been an evil person for suggesting anything close to this for the
We're
last
coming around
decade
to
or
your
so.
side.
Maybe it's we're getting older and we're really thinking about
I'm
this kind of
legitimately
stuff.
feeling like I'm in a simulation and I'm being played. You too?
I've always been that way. I hate gift giving.
I love
You know
gift
that.
giving, but it's only when it's
You know that.
meaningful. Whenever it's stupid, it's
You know I
dumb.
hate gift giving.
I know that you're bad at it, like I am.
I feel like it's a lot of pressure.
It is. It's all pressure. It doesn't make any sense to me. It ruined the holiday for me.
When in doubt,
For my whole life until recently.
from the Schreier text line, when in doubt, follow the 4 gift rule. Something you need, something you read, something they want, something they'll wear. Okay.
My wife and I have already discussed what we want
Okay.
to give each other.
Why don't you just buy it for yourselves? Right? Do you do gifts every year with your wife?
Not ever, unless I declare I'm not doing a gift.
You do the
It's
declaration.
been, I usually declare around this time of year.
I declare.
I do declare.
But I voluntarily
gifts.
said, "Here's what I want."
Oh,
Yeah.
so that you opened yourself.
I opened it myself, and then she says, "Here's what I want." I go, "Great."
Right. Tim and I had a whole
Right.
conversation. We had our Sunday, we have our Sunday hard talk.
Sunday philosophy.
He opened it up yesterday, me not for once, which is great.
Do you actually say, "All right, I'd like to open up today's this week's Sunday
today's
hard
60
talk"?
minutes.
Today's hard talk.
We have our own 60 minutes in our breakfast nook. No, I mean he just brought up his heart, and so we were talking about gifts, and I was like, like sometimes I don't know what to get you. That's why I get him the Traeger grill or the Blackstone, because I'm like, those are things that I know he wanted. But sometimes it's hard because he doesn't want for any. He never says like, I want something. He's one of these people
Just
that's
go
like,
and get it.
he'll either go out and get it, or he doesn't want you to have the trouble of it. So gift giving can be difficult sometimes.
Well, this is going to be a crazy week for a lot of people
Yeah.
with the Thanksgiving, and then we're going to do the Black Friday shopping. And listen, if you're planning on traveling or visiting friends and family this holiday season, let's just not talk about Thanksgiving. Let's talk about all of the holiday season. Chances are you will hear something like, "Hey, you know what? Stay as long as you like." Right? Mm-hmm. We love having you. Mm-hmm. But
That is what I get in trouble for the most.
which is what?
I'm usually not like a, congregator kind of guy. But when people are at the house, sometimes I'm just like, yeah, man, just stay as long as you want. And my wife always is like, huh?
Right.
What are you doing? And then without fail, I always think everything is going so great. And this has been a great time. And then so-and-so leaves. And as soon as the door shuts, my wife goes, what were you doing?
Right.
Why did you keep them around till 10:30? Like, they should have left at
Yeah.
8:45. They couldn't get the hint. And then you kept keeping them here. I'm always
Yeah,
like, oh, I didn't read that.
It's all fine until it's like left out fish. It starts to turn.
Time to clean the house. Get the hell out.
And I don't know when it turns.
It starts to turn.
I have no radar.
So according to a survey, most people would be happy to host guests for 6 days. 6 days. Anything after that, you're overstaying.
6 days, my
6 days.
lord.
Yeah, it's
Unless it's your children.
What kind of home
I
is
get
this?
that.
Because also it depends on the size of the place.
yeah, for sure.
And a lot of people admit they'll begin dropping hints that it's time to hit the old dusted trail.
I don't let people book at my Airbnb living with me until we have a finite amount of time created. Oh, yeah, we're going to come in town until Wednesday. Cool. don't
I
do
need
the
to know when you're
open-ended-
leaving.
Yes.
Dude, one of my former bandmates, we rented a bus from a band that we were friends with, and it kind of came with the keyboard player, right? And he was the driver, although he would drink a lot. So I was the
no.
driver, and then he was the tech during the day, and he would sleep while I was driving. But we got back to St. Louis, and he's just so chill. He's so cool, and we got real close. And he, one of my band members, was like, "Hey, man, you can stay and kind of rest up because it was a heck of a tour,
Right.
a real grinder." And he's like, "Oh, great, yeah, I'll sleep for a day or two, and then I'll head out." And my former bandmate's wife is like the sweetest gal.
How long did that stay?
I think he was there for a couple weeks.
Oh, that's way
I,
too- come on, man.
Because I saw her a couple weeks later, and she's like, "We got to get him out of here. I don't know how to get him out of here."
That's too much. So if you're going to stay at somebody's house, 6 days is max, okay? 6 days. Anything over that.
It was like 3 weeks, dude.
Yeah, parents are cool with their kids staying for 10 days.
Of course.
And let's be honest, most moms are cool with much more than that.
This was with a bus parked in the street too.
Yeah,
A
in-laws,
full-size bus.
in-laws and other family members should cut it off at 5 days.
5 days. Wow.
Well, how far are you going? This has got to be for people that are traveling, like you going.
Yeah,
up
we're going to New York for 10 days.
You're staying with your mother?
Not for all 10 days. We're going the in-laws for 5 days and my mother for 5 days.
Well, there you go. It's under the
Okay.
6
Perfect.
days,
Under the
Okay.
6 days. Under the 6 days.
and that way nobody gets jealous.
Yep, that's the workaround.
We're good.
That's nice.
We're good.
What are you going to do in New York? Got any plans?
Yeah, my mom turned 75.
Oh, happy
We're having a
birthday.
party. We're having a party.
We didn't get an invite.
Saturday.
It's fun.
If you guys are more than welcome to come if you want to buy a plane ticket.
It's too late
and go
now.
out to-
Well,
No, it's
I
not
had
too late.
plans
It's
on
not-
it.
Had
it's
I
never
had
too late.
warning? Oh no, it is.
Can we do 5 days at the other house and then 5 at the other?
Well, if you are traveling for the holidays, if you're flying for the holidays, expect a special type of chaos. With this, with Thanksgiving this week, the travel season is officially upon us, and ready or not, airports are about to get incredibly busy. So while we can't do much about long security lines or that person who reclines their seat all the way into our lap, there is one thing we have some control over: the airline we choose to fly. So according to a new analysis, that choice can make a huge difference between a smooth trip and a holiday headache. So the team over at Finance Buzz dug into 4 years of official Department of Transportation data for the holiday season to see which airlines are good and which ones suck. So they focused on things that stress us out the most: how often flights are delayed, how often flights are canceled, how many bags get mishandled, and how long you're actually stuck waiting when a delay happens. So the best airline is Delta.
Delta. Interesting.
Delta Airlines, congratulations, you did it. When it comes to all that stuff, you are tops. Delta, Hawaiian, Southwest, United, Spirit, American, Frontier, Allegiant, Alaska, and JetBlue. JetBlue last. I've never flown JetBlue.
Alaska was at the bottom?
Alaska was at the bottom.
Interesting.
That's a flip, because isn't it? They used to be always number one.
As
right?
far as customer service, I've never had a better experience than the one I had with Alaska.
That's what I hear.
Alaska is so good.
Who's the most likely to lose your bags?
Delta.
Nope, Delta,
American.
number 4.
Delta
Yeah.
has lost 3 of my guitars.
American.
American
They've
is the
lost
worst.
one of mine.
American Airlines, the worst.
For good?
Nope. It was. I got it months later, and it was hilarious because this one I had that mannequin head in there, and it was
Oh,
from
yeah.
Japan, and I had to walk through everything that was in it, and the ladies just started laughing because there's such ridiculous stuff in there. Because there's all these
Yes.
gifts I was going to give people, and hilarious.
American lost one of mine. Alaskan lost one of mine. Delta lost 3.
Well, Allegiant and Frontier were the best as far as not losing your luggage.
Wow.
Heck yeah.
Good on
dude.
Allegiant.
Yeah, Allegiant is growing a lot.
I like it.
And it's not a lot, by the way. So like 0.76% of bags are mishandled. 0.76. I mean, that's good. I mean, that's good.
Right.
Yeah, the weird thing is I've had multiple guitars go missing. I've only had one suitcase go missing fully. And that was an American flight to not Alaska, where was it? Australia. So we got into Australia after all this flying, and they're like, we have no idea where your bags are. They didn't get scanned. And it turns out their printer was broken, and it didn't print the last bit of the barcode and the last letter.
That sucks.
So it took them days to figure out where they were.
That sucks.
Yeah, we were wearing Target white T-shirts for a number of
Oh, my
days.
goodness.
Hey, here's a local story. If you live in O'Fallon and are signed up for the city's emergency alerts, anybody? Well, you're in O'Fallon County. Like, are you considered O'Fallon?
No, St. Charles County.
St. Charles. I'm sorry, St. Charles County. If you live in O'Fallon and you're signed up for the city's emergency alerts, this is an important heads up. The city announced that a data breach involving the third-party service it uses to send out the locations or notifications. So the city used a company called Code Red to send out all sorts of alerts, emergency warnings, updates on water main breaks, traffic closures, and automated storm warnings. So recently, Code Red, the service, had an outage. And at first, the city was told there was no sign of a data breach, but unfortunately, that changed. Late Friday night, officials learned that personal data was taken from Code Red. So there's that. It was a cybersecurity incident. It's also worth noting this isn't just O'Fallon's problem. It affects all Code Red's customers across the country. So what was leaked? Names, addresses, email addresses, phone numbers, passwords. So they said if you have signed up for this Code Red service, change your passwords.
Okay.
That's what you could do. What's your interpretation of finders keepers? A woman in Pennsylvania is going viral because she says she was charged with disorderly conduct after pocketing an abandoned $20 bill. So back in September, this woman, Brianna, and her little sister went to a Walmart to pick up supplies for a craft night. At the self-checkout, Brianna saw a $20 bill that had been left behind by somebody else. So, okay, picture it. Walmart self-checkout.
Yeah.
You see a $20 bill inside the Walmart at the self-checkout.
Right.
What do you do?
I mean, I think that's the time you just hand it over, be like, I just found this. Like, why would you?
Same. You're on camera.
You're on
If
camera.
somebody's
You're
coming
in
back
the,
3
you're
minutes
in the
later for
Walmart.
it.
That's not the place. You find it in the parking lot.
Parking lot, it's yours.
It's yours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
at the Walmart, inside the Walmart, at the self-checkout.
Mr. Beast is probably lurking around or something. So you turn it in.
And it's also like it's a sweet old lady, and she went out to the car, realized she forgot it, comes back in. They're like, there's no $20 bill.
Brianna wasn't following anybody who had just left, and there weren't any employees around, so she figured, it's my lucky day. So she pocketed it, didn't think anything of it. But about a week later, she got a call from the police. Somebody had apparently reported the money missing. The store reviewed the cameras, and the cops were able to track her down. And they told her that in Pennsylvania, if money is left on the ground or anywhere else, it's a crime if you take it without making a reasonable attempt to find the owner. Then they charged her with a summary offense for disorderly conduct.
That sucks.
Yeah. She posted an update saying she got a lawyer to dismiss the charges, get the charges dismissed, provided she returned the $20 bill, which she did. She actually said she initially offered to pay the other person $50 to make it all go away. But at that point, the officer refused to let her off the hook.
Wow.
So she had to pay a lawyer.
Bummer.
Man, there should be like a minimum for this kind of garbage.
Well, apparently this finders keepers thing is illegal in Pennsylvania. Other states are much more lax with anything below $100. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, exactly.
This feels like the last episode of Seinfeld, like the Good Samaritan law. This doesn't feel real to me.
Right.
That happened. So what do you think would have been fair, personally, regardless of the law? I'm shocked that the officer and Walmart would even go through these lengths to look through footage and track her down for a $20 finders keepers.
Right.
Wow.
Is Walmart even working this hard to track down actual thieves and shoplifters?
Yeah, think about you usually have the data about how much they lose every year to like your petty theft. And it's pretty significant. It's more than $20.
Right.
Yeah, and the police in a lot of places are far too busy to do much about thefts or property damage worth a lot more than $20. Like here in the city, like you get your car broken into, you think they're sending an officer out?
Too much other stuff going on.
Too much other stuff going on. But here in Pennsylvania, I guess $20 finders keepers situation.
Not in this state.
They get your ass. They get your ass. Dude, this is another weird story. We've had our share, fair share of weird callers, but this is on another level. I don't know if you saw this in the radio world. Some weirdo called into to his local radio station in D.C. on Friday to report a dead body. And this is Elliot in the Morning on DC 101. It's a big show over there. So he called the radio station and told them he found a dead body before calling the cops.
Oh, what?
Right?
We'll hear him out.
Interesting move. Honestly, he probably reached more police officers doing that
Yeah, it was
than calling
dispatch.
911,
Well,
going through the
this guy sounds
automation.
so creepy. So he used the name Joseph.
Found it in his crawl space.
but said that wasn't his real name. He told them he'd found a man's body in the woods near a campsite 18 days ago.
Whoa. So, he sat on this for a while.
So he sat on this for 18 days.
Okay, it's getting more curious.
So they immediately asked, like, hey, dude, did you call the police? And he basically said, I hadn't gotten around to it yet.
I'm still cleaning up my supplies. What?
He told him he'd probably call that day. But they pressed him and got him a call as soon as he hung up. Here's the way the phone call went.
I sent Diane a few pictures of me exploring nature, and look what I came upon.
Dude, you found a dead body?
Yes. This may sound sick, but I've always wanted to come upon something like that.
You totally killed this
Oh,
person,
my
right?
God.
Am I wrong by thinking this?
I mean,
that's why I'm bringing up this story. Like, just listening to this guy, like, you
That
totally
sentence.
killed this person.
This is a real-life version of the pervert from Family Guy.
That
The old man.
sentence can and will be used against you in a court of law. The last sentence he just said. This sounds sick, but I've always wanted to stumble upon
Ever
a dead
since
body
I saw
right.
Stand By Me as a child, I've wanted to have an adventure and want to find a dead body. Dreams do come true.
Is that not creepy as hell?
Yeah.
If it's
Just the
not
way-
fake, it's creepy as hell.
I don't believe it's fake.
Okay.
Although, Yeah, I'm treating it as real.
Okay. Hey.
Nature, and look what I came upon.
Dude, you found a dead body?
Yes. This may sound sick, but I've always wanted to come upon something like that.
Tell me you called the police.
Yeah, no, not yet.
Dude, call the cops.
Now, are the remains still out on that campsite?
Yes. It's along the highway, thoroughfare, or whatever.
Can you please call the police?
Yes, I'm going to do that today.
Oh.
Well,
I'm gonna do that
cops
today.
did find a body.
Oh.
So he was so creepy on the call, it almost sounded like he could be involved
Right.
in the death. But as far as I know, that's not the case. Cops said they're investigating.
I mean, I think everybody who drives over a bridge, we all look over the side and go like, all right, let's do our civil duty here of seeing if there's anybody floating down there. Every time I cross the
You
bridge, I
do?
look down. Yes.
That's hilarious.
Because I'm like, God, you want to help somebody if they are alive, but then also you want to call it in if you see something. I get
I
that
don't
part
think
of
that
guy's
at all.
interest.
Anytime
Well,
I go over a bridge.
that's one of my morbid Monday thoughts. So I'm just keeping it real.
I like finding dead
I
bodies.
like-
Every
I
time you
like
go
it.
over a bridge, you think
Yes.
there's a dead body floating underneath?
I do, because you hear about it so often.
Like up against like the pillar?
No, like it's just like a barge, like just floating down. You're like, oh, Lord. And you got to call it in. But then it's like, you don't want to be involved, though. You know what I mean?
Well,
because then people are going to say you
down
did
here,
it.
the Mississippi down here, there are a lot of bodies they pull from the water.
Right.
Well, don't wait 18 days.
No.
That would seem suspicious.
Yeah, 17, 16, fine, but
I've always wanted to come upon something like that. What?
Sir, you're going to jail.
What do you mean come upon?
Oh,
Do we have any further details other than they did find a body?
no. Look up Elliot in the morning, DC 101, dead body. Like, it's a legit story.
Yeah, the last update, I guess, was
They found a body.
And I found a body.
Found a body.
Guys, it happened again.
No.
Came across a dead body.
2 times in a week.
Lucky.
What are the odds?
Lucky me.
Gosh, buy a scratcher or a Powerball. I feel lucky. So you're clearly killing these people.
No.
Came across a dead body in my shower.
well, as of Sunday, in a statement from Frederick Police, identification and cause of death have not yet been confirmed.
Man, I'm sure they would love to speak to that gentleman.
Well, you know what they say, in his defense, what you attract. What you
are what you eat.
What you think of is what you attract. It's the law of attraction. And
Right.
if this guy's been attracting a dead body, stumbling upon a
And you
dead
know,
body
read
in
the
the
secret.
woods.
Are you going to manifest a dead body under a bridge?
I hope not, but I'll say this. I
You're
might
gonna.
manifest saving a drowning person if I see somebody in need. Not that I can swim very well, but we'll both die. It'll be fine.
So you're hoping-
It's the whole. What are you looking for? Like what are you paying
Are you
attention to?
hoping that
I'm not
you just...
That's what you'll
hoping.
see.
I'm
But
just
I mean-
saying, like, I want to be helpful. I'm
So
like,
you're going over a bridge and you're hoping you see somebody like...
You and this guy are connected. Y'all got the
I
same.
know. This is my
Yeah.
soulmate. I saw a video this weekend of an old man who was drowning in a Tesla, and all of these good
Oh, I've
Samaritans
seen that.
like jumped in and got this old 89-year-old man to safety. And I was like, oh Lord, I feel like we all hope that we could save a life one day and like do a heroic thing. And I'm not saying that seeing a dead body is by any means heroic, but it could be to a family who maybe their loved one has gone missing, and it helps kind of get the process moved
I
up.
watch a lot of them scuba diving videos where they find cars that have gone.
Oh,
People have been missing for like 10 or
Terrifying.
20 years, and they find a car just like
Submerged
like 5 feet below the surface in a river.
Oh,
And those
God.
guys scuba dive, and they find the license plate, and then the families,
Do you have a device in your car to break a window?
Yes, I have many devices in my car.
What do you have?
I don't have the little hammer guy. I probably should get one of those. But no, I have plenty of that. Dude, I'm so packed up with stuff I might need in my car.
Got a seatbelt
I'm
cutter?
ready.
I got 8 of them
No, I need one of those.
right here. 8 knuckles. Pop, pop.
Don't they have like it's a multi-tool.
Yeah.
It has like the hammer, the
And
seatbelt
it's
cutter.
got the
Yeah,
seatbelt cutter.
Yeah, and like a lighter. Yeah.
There's a
Need it.
new one where you just, because those guys, the divers, endorse it. It's like it's like spring loaded.
Oh, you
just
put it up
against the window and press a button, and it breaks the window just like
Yeah.
that, and it's got a seatbelt cutter on it to get yourself
I
out of
seen
the car.
that. They say you could take the headrest off and use the.
Yeah, they tried it. He put his kids in the car.
Oh my goodness.
Did it
And
work?
He goes, all right, the car's sinking. You guys I'm going to give you 1 minute to get out, do everything. And the kid took the headrest off and beat it against the thing. And it was like scratching the window, but didn't break it.
Really?
Well, weak kid.
Tried to kick it out. It was a pretty big kid. It was like a 13-year-old. I mean, he was really getting after it.
Well, I
Oh,
thought
so
you were
we-
supposed to also. I thought just the pressure of that alone, if you pushed in one spot, would shatter the whole window, right?
I don't
Hit
know.
it, but you like
That's what
push
they
it.
say. You don't have much time, though.
I don't know. Well, good luck out there, guys.
Yeah.
you.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving. Hey, before we hit the break, two things before we hit the break. We do have a concert announcement to make. And I guess this is a big one.
Yeah, this is a big one.
This is a big one. You guys ready for it? You guys ready?
Yeah.
105.7 The Point welcomes to Busch Stadium. All right, Busch Stadium. It's got to be a big one, huh?
Yeah.
Busch Stadium? Busch Stadium. Sunday, August 16th. Sunday. Oh, and the next day is my birthday. My real birthday. Oh, maybe a day off, guys.
Extended
Oh,
weekend,
I see it
Rizz
coming.
Weekend.
Is this something you would go to?
Yes. Do you know who it is?
No?
Oh, would you like to? Okay, I just gave you details. I just gave you those details.
Fancy
I
you would
want
guess.
you to guess what band is big enough to play Busch Stadium.
Well, we already announced AC/DC.
So it's not that
date.
What band is big enough to play Busch Stadium?
Metallica
Okay.
is a possibility that you would want to go to.
That I would go to.
I don't think Tool's big enough.
No, it's not Tool. It's not Metallica either.
What era? Is this a point band? Is this a point fest band?
No.
Era.
No, era. 80s, 90s.
What's that? I don't.
It's like John F. Kennedy. Era.
Era.
All right, 80s, late 80s, 90s.
80s, 90s.
Obviously big enough to play Busch Stadium.
And don't look at the chat because I just guessed it.
That'll make it
What
easier.
would he want to see? When you look at
I
this
will
man,
give you. Ask me questions. Ask questions, and then let's see if you could.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah, ask a question.
Do you know where you are?
I'm in the jungle, baby.
Is that it? Yeah. It is?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Guns N' Roses, Busch Stadium, Sunday, August 16th,
I was trying to think of who
2026.
straddled the 80s and 90s, and that was the
Guns N'
only-
Roses.
That was all I could think of.
Yeah. Appetite came out 88, 89, and then the Use Your Illusions came out 90, 91. I think.
Sounds about right.
Around
You're the expert.
that era.
I was listening to Michael Crawford. So
Yeah, I mean,
you
this
tell me.
is a make good. This is remember they were supposed to play Bush 2 years ago,
Yeah.
and then there was an illness.
Yes.
There was an illness.
The great flu of 2020.
I never heard
were
anything
supposed-
beyond that. That's all. That's all we got.
Well, the whole rumor was because they were supposed to play this Saturday, and they canceled the Friday.
Yeah, it was a COVID, and it spread through the whole crew, band and
That
crew.
was the rumor.
Wasn't there a band the day before? There was a big Busch Stadium show.
No,
No, because they had already started.
They
building
already
the
started setting up.
trusses, and everything was up.
the crew was there setting up, and some people were like, "Oh, low ticket sales." They wouldn't start setting up if it was low ticket sales. So this I believe is the make good.
That's awesome.
Guns N' Roses, Busch Stadium, Sunday, August 16th, 2025. Tickets are on sale not this Friday, but next Friday, December the 5th at 10 a.m. It's a
Fun.
good one.
That is a huge show.
Good. All right, before we move on, let's talk Rizz Show Fast Lane Pick'em Challenge.
That's right.
Did you have something to say, Rafe?
No.
Okay.
I looked at-
You put your finger up.
I was putting it. I feel like I'm in last place again.
Okay, so we've got the breakdown. I will say we all got the Thursday game wrong. Everybody.
Yeah, the Bills.
The Bills lost. Everybody got the Thursday game wrong, so we were all even going into Sunday. I was watching. I was paying attention, and we all did excellent the first slate of games.
Yes.
Excellent.
I was also watching. I was like, we're killing it.
We were killing it.
Yeah.
I feel like it was one of those weeks where there's only really two tough games to call. Everything else, other than the upset with the Texans, I feel like everything kind of swung.
Well,
There was a lot of one-score games.
Cowboys, Eagles.
Cowboys
That
stunned the
yeah,
Eagles.
That was a tough game to pick.
Chiefs game was
The Chiefs game was very
Nail biter.
close.
Browns Raiders was a coin flip of who's worse.
Right. So we all did great the first slate of games. The noon games, I think we all had 7 points going into the. We all had 7 points going into the late games.
Yeah.
And I think Kerry Davis and Andrew Marsh were pretty. I think Kerry got one wrong, and then Marsh got two wrong. So going into the late games, like we were doing all right. So Moon, how did it all turn out?
well for our team. With my 5th win, I got 11.
Okay, Moon gets
Good
11.
job.
11 correct. All right.
King Scott with 10.
Oh,
Okay, nice.
Nice.
King Scott.
And then Rizz, Rafe, and Lern all tied for 9.
Okay.
So
we all have the same picks.
We all have the same picks for
we
tonight.
all have the same picks. So one of you guys will go down, depending on the tiebreaker. But that gives us a total of 48.
48 points. So I got
Son
that.
of a bitch.
48 points. What?
I don't know. I just hate my life.
Tim made your picks, right?
Yeah, he's doing really good. He's doing good.
Listen, it's not bad.
Yeah, everybody was good.
I know.
This
Can I
is-
just say
this
this?
is good.
After the Chiefs game yesterday, I was like on the couch, and that was a nail biter. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna see what's going on. And I'm like, oh, I got 8 out of 12 right. Okay, cool. And then I look, I'm like, Rafe's got 8 out of 12 right. Rizz has got 8 out of. I'm like, son of a bitch!
Yeah.
Like eating my pizza. Like,
No, that Chiefs game was like, you can't stop the big red field goal machine.
Ah,
Yeah,
man.
Butker
And you know what? I
killed
was
it
watching.
yesterday.
I watched the Cowboys Eagles game too, and I was like, oh man, the Eagles got this because I picked the Eagles. My Eagles got this. They were up 21-0, 21-0, and they blew it. Idiots.
Dum-dums.
Anyway, so we got 48 points.
That's right.
Okay, fast lane, go.
Now, if you remember, I had 11. Their first place person was Jamie and BK tied with 10.
Okay.
So that means that cancels out Kings, cancels out all but one of my points, and then they're tied for 9. Stalter, Carey, and Marsh all have 9,
Total of?
which cancels out your 3 9s,
Well, just
meaning
give me the total.
we're up by 1. They have
We're
47.
up by 1. Okay,
All
so
right.
48 this show, 47 fast lane.
Okay.
Now, tonight's game is the Carolina Panthers versus the San Francisco 49ers.
That's
Yes.
right.
Okay, we all have the San Francisco 49ers. We are firmly in the 49ers camp for tonight's game. Fast lane.
Fastlane all has the 49ers, except Jamie Rivers has the Panthers.
Jamie has the Panthers.
But there's some curiosity here, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, okay.
Okay, so we have a particular listener. His name is Dan. I call him Eagle Eye Dan.
Dan-
Eagle Eye Dan.
Dan's on it.
Dan is on it. He's emailed us twice now. Would you like the second email? The most recent email, Riz?
Yeah, please.
Okay. Dan says, morning, fellas and lovely lady. I emailed earlier in the football season about how the Fastlane was changing their picks after the noon Sunday deadline.
Yeah, well, we made the rule where, hey, the noon games start on Sunday, picks are locked in.
For the week, including the Monday games.
Right.
Okay, he goes on and says, that week, you guys won the week, so it wasn't that big of a deal. Now, the reason that we hadn't read that email back then is because, like he said, it wasn't that big of a deal. Ladies and gentlemen, it's happened again. I checked everyone's picks, and after the late Sunday games, you guys had a 1-point lead. I looked, and everyone had the
49ers.
Yes. Everyone had the 49ers for Monday's game. I just looked again, and wouldn't you know it, Jamie Rivers' pick mysteriously changed.
Oh.
He has had the 49ers all weekend, and now that you guys are 1 point ahead, he's trying to be sneaky and he now has the Panthers. Just wanted to bring this to your attention that
Now-
they are cheating the system. Guys, they're afraid of the radio jocks beating up on the sports jocks.
Now,
Thank you for your
I'm
time,
going to say
Dan.
this. What is the spread for the game?
Hang on, hold up. Did we?
Why does
Because I
that
have
matter?
confusion.
I'm just curious.
So
It
we
says-
cannot change our picks for Monday night's game after they're locked in for the week.
Any
correct?
picks after the
Right.
noon Sunday
Yeah,
game.
noon. Yeah.
Okay.
And we
I don't
talked
think I
about
knew that. I don't
Have you
think I-
done that?
No, I haven't done it because God, I can't even. It's amazing that I make any picks
Well, now you said
at
this,
all.
Jamie's
All right,
going to pretend he didn't
San
know.
Francisco is a 7.5 point favorite
We
tonight.
definitely made it super clear.
He says, I looked and everybody had the Rams
we
for
made it
Sunday
clear.
Night Football and everybody had the 49ers for
I'm
Monday.
just going to say this.
And this dude is on it, by the way. He emails us every single time, and he is checking the
Thank you,
picks
Dan.
throughout the day.
Thank you, Dan. Appreciate that.
I did
I love
look.
you, Dan.
Yeah.
I looked at the picks. I'll look on I don't know that I looked in the middle of the afternoon yesterday, but everyone, to my knowledge, I always look to see, I'm like, if Sunday and Monday, if we're all the same, if they're like games that are going to be blowouts, because I pay more attention on Sunday, what's going on. And I will say, I remember everyone's picks being the same. Pretty sure everyone picked the Eagles and everyone picked the Niners.
I do as well. Okay. I thought I looked as well. I didn't. I thought everybody had the 49ers as well. I'm disappointed if that's true.
Wow.
Like I will be Jamie Rivers.
Andrew Rivers.
I'm talking to you.
He could switch it back, right?
Hey, to be fair, you're talking to him and Stalter and BK because their picks were changed a few weeks ago.
What?
Are you kidding me?
So Dan said, I'm talking to Jamie right now for week 12. Jamie,
He's listening.
Jamie, if you changed your pick, it's not right.
That ain't right.
It's cheating. And if you changed your pick, you have to live with that. We can't prove anything. We can only say whatever Dan says. I don't know. We don't have forensics.
Hey, we need screenshots.
We don't have any
Dan.
screenshots.
Do we have?
To be
We
honest,
don't have screenshots.
I think Dan
archive?
might have pictures.
Okay, well,
That's great.
if Dan's got the pictures, then Dan's got the pictures.
But we shouldn't need that because you're honest people.
You got to live with that, buddy.
The receipts are always
Yeah.
welcome.
The good news is he can change it now, back to what it was supposed to be.
No.
If true, very disappointing.
Do we want him to change it back if he gets caught?
If he's
know,
caught, yeah.
The integrity of this game is something that matters to me. Mm-hmm. But, I can't expect the world to operate in the same fashion as me. I just
That's
can't.
right.
I just can't do that. I'll be let down.
A lot of people take the low road.
Like Rizz is let down right now.
I'm disappointed.
He's let down.
I'm hurt and disappointed. I'm not going to yell.
I've never seen him as sad.
Really?
I'm sad. Yes.
You are sad.
I'm sad.
Jamie's hurt you.
Jamie, man.
If true, this is an integrity situation. That's all I'm saying. Change it back.
I thought he had more integrity than this.
And you can't claim ignorance of the law here either, because we did explicitly talk about this beforehand. Because remember, this was something that was going on a few years ago. Their strategy was like they would play the math for the Monday game.
Yeah, they would wait till the last minute, knowing we're all getting ready for bed, and change it before kickoff.
And that was open, and that was whatever. And then we just said, hey, let's make this a cool thing where you have to lock it in.
Yeah, because we're all on different schedules.
Speaking of that, 618 on the short or text line. I don't think Monday games should be locked in until Monday because what if injury or sickness comes out before game time?
That's
But
not
that's
the way.
part
That's not
of
the rules.
That's part
Because
of
it's
the
so
bet
easy
here.
to game the system that way. You already know what your points are by that point, and everyone can
And then
just,
you can
could
ice-
just mathematically ice people.
Ice people out.
And
Yeah,
say,
and
oh,
that's
I
exactly
saw a
what they would-
report
Yeah.
that the kicker stubbed his toe. Or
We're all
just-
on vastly different schedules.
Yeah.
Okay, the fairness.
This was a problem like 3 years ago.
Yeah, the
This is a
fairness
problem
of
we
it.
fixed.
The fairness of it is, hey, as soon as the Sunday early games kick off, locked. So, I hope it's not true. And people are saying they can confirm, but show me some screenshots. I'm hurt.
I'm hurt as well. I didn't know that he was playing this sort of disappointing sportsmanship, It's disappointing.
Yeah, you of all people.
You of all people.
All right, this disappointed guy's going to take a break, but first. Boy, so close to the holidays, too.
Gonna archive these emails, by the way.
Right.
Archive.
So close to the holidays.
I mean,
Yeah,
the
it's
audacity.
supposed to be a
I guess my Christmas present is from Jamie as a general sense of distrust. Thanks, buddy. Sad.
If integrity mattered, you should have said something a couple weeks ago when it first happened. You're only saying it today because it would make you all lose.
No,
well, you
it's-
are blocked.
You know what?
It's not
816.
Is
You
that
can suck
Ashley?
it.
Is that Jamie's girlfriend checking it?
You can go to hell, 816. Today's Team Rizz Remember the Day is brought to us by Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill. Score a shot at 10K during Blues away games this year at Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill. Get all the details at hotshotsnet.com. From Bethalto, Nate Zimmerman is our team today. Nate is a big fan who believes coffee and the Rizz Show is the perfect way to start the day. Nate says laughter's the best medicine, and you guys bring it. Nate works for Ingram Barge Company. Oh, on the river.
On the river. Watch out.
I bet you they're always fishing dead bodies out, huh?
Yes.
He recently started collecting bourbon, and he rarely needs to get up in the middle of the night to pee. And he doesn't like sharing things about himself. Nate Zimmerman from Bethalto is our Team Rizz Remember the Day. Get super sweet Team Rizz Remember the Day soccer jersey. Get yourself signed up. 1057thepoint.com/Team Rizz. All right, crap on celebrities. After the break, Lern, what do you got?
Don Henley is off the hook. Lenny's dreads get yanked. Kevin Spacey wants us to know that he's in fact not homeless.
good.
And who is going to be paying up for the Wicked premiere this weekend?
All right, we got that. We got your crappy birthdays. We got the porno birthday. And is TV being dumbed down? And did they die this year?
Oh,
A Rizz Show game.
okay.
Next. All right, welcome back to the program. Phone number 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833. The Schreier Air text line. 314-649-DUMB. The Mick Ultra Studio Cams. 1057thepoint.com/Rizz. The socials at RIZZ Show. Your emails, RizzShow 1057thepoint.com. Sex time fun facts coming up. Rafe on relationships. What is it today, Rafe?
I got a couple things from Reddit. Rafe does Reddit today.
Rafe does Reddit
I
today.
got a few things to run past the group.
All
I may
right.
not get to them all, but I think they're pretty good.
You had sent me this piece of audio. Jamila Jamil. What TV show was she on? She was on
I think The Good Place.
The Good Place. Yeah. So she was being interviewed on some podcast, and
I think it might be her pod.
that was it.
I'm not 100% sure.
She brings up a pretty interesting thing. Is TV being dumbed down?
Well,
in such ways.
Well, listen to what she says.
does she reference the Big Bang Theory?
You don't like that
That's
show, do you?
only for smart people.
That's all, network sitcoms always been dumb.
No, she brings up a good point here, and just listen to what she has to say.
I don't know if you're aware of this, but there's something called second screen viewing, right? So it's a directive that's being handed out by big studios to filmmakers.
Please, this sounds like what I'm really hoping it isn't.
It is exactly what you probably think it is.
This is something that stands up to...
Which means that you have to acknowledge that people are on their phones the whole time they're watching telly. So you have to simplify the plot so that they'll be able to follow along while they're browsing on their phone.
Interesting.
Wow. Interesting.
Okay, that I can get behind. Because, yeah, we are all on our phones.
When was the last time you sat on the couch to watch a show by yourself, you didn't have your phone in your hand?
Oh, man, by myself, it's been a
been a
year.
while.
It's probably been 20 years.
Try not to.
Oh, really? I don't
Yeah.
do that.
You don't. You are a
No.
strong person.
What? No, I'm just like, if I'm turning on a screen, I'm engaging with that screen.
What do you
That's
mean?
good. You're
This
disciplined.
is obviously, I'm sorry, this is obviously an issue. This is something that
Yeah, right.
maybe the majority of us are doing.
I understand what you're saying. I've never thought of it that way. I've never seen that happen in my household. The TV is...
With anybody? Your whole house?
Like
all
you
your
don't have
kids?
your phone within reach, and then you even not even thinking about it during the middle of a program, just pick up your phone.
No, I don't think so.
Whoa.
No, it's in between. But I mean, because the only time I'm sitting there watching TV, I'm like, it's like a dedicated thing. Because I'm, my wife and I, we hang out, we watch our show in the evening to wind down. No business talk, no serious talk, no nothing. We get that out of the way, and then we just sit down and
That's
we
great.
do that. So there's no.
I hate to say it, but I try to be focused on one thing, but I will somehow have this. I wind up on my hand.
Mindfulness is crazy, dude. Like, it is an active practice, like what Moon is saying, to like actual. I've done that where Tim and I will watch John Oliver on Monday evenings. Last week tonight, and so I normally will put my phone away because we're eating dinner and we're watching it. So you're still multitasking a little bit.
Oh yeah,
Right,
we
so,
do that.
So what she's saying is that the TV studios or whoever's putting out the stuff, they're now making it knowing that you are being distracted.
Sucks.
That makes sense.
along while they're browsing on their phone. So that's why you'll notice now in random, like in TV shows, even with good actors, they're saying really obvious things about what's happening. They're laying out the entire plot line, and all of their emotions and motivations. Like the language has become really bait and on the nose. And that's because they're being told, the writers, that they have to write in a way that someone can carry on with doom scrolling or shopping online while following it in the background. So nothing can be too complex, nothing can be too high end. It has to be like we are purposefully dumbing down content, and that is leading to a less nuanced, less interesting, less thoughtful society.
And that's exactly what's happening in music, and that's been happening in music for a while.
Like shortening it?
Well, you just have to make it stupid. You can't have something interesting, an interesting intro or bridge or something like that that is browsable. Like she's saying, like people are going to immediately switch it or go do something else. Or especially remember we used to listen to music in our homes. It was like almost background music. Now it's legitimately background music. So you can't have it. There's no point in making it super interesting. You have to make it as stupid and direct as possible.
I wish I had time to put on headphones and sit on the couch and listen to something.
I still do that.
And,
and you just
I'm
don't.
envious.
I still do. In fact, I posted about this last week. I'm kind of lame. I'll get my dad's Stratocaster out and strap that thing on, even though I do not know how to play it at all. And I'll put my earbuds in and I'll act out how I would play those songs.
Wow.
Still, and it's like, and it's playing. Like you're just. I mean, I used to do that as a kid too in my bedroom growing up, and I still do that just kind of for exercise, and it also is a stress relief. Mm-hmm. So I don't. You're the professional musician. I'm not gonna like push back on what you're saying, but for me as a music fan. New music, like Turnstile, I know I'm like a total stan for them right now. That is some of the most interesting music I've listened to in a long time because it's not, they break it down in so many different ways.
He's not saying nobody's putting that stuff out.
What I'm saying
it's
is
less in abundance.
Listen, take today and take a notepad and listen to every single thing that the point plays today and make a little check mark every time you hear a third verse. You know what? Make a check mark every time you hear a bridge. And then go back to your favorite 3 songs from the 90s. And tell me how long they are. Tell me what the bridge is. Tell me how many seconds the intro has. And tell me how many third verses.
Well,
you know what, though? Radio edits back in the day screwed that originally.
Well, that was just so you could fit more songs in during the day.
Well, that was also because some of the singles were 5-minute singles.
Right.
Yeah, but I mean, that was the dumbing down of, TLC's Waterfalls. We can't play Left Eye's Rap. Mm-hmm. We got to take that out.
Yeah,
that
took
bums
that
me.
out?
Yeah, they don't even, like the Arch plays that, and they left the rap
Never
in.
forget.
That's why she burned Andre's house down.
That's right.
I'm not even saying it's a bad thing.
All right, well,
I don't know what's good or bad.
This is the
I'm just saying
TV
that's
part
what's
of it. I
happening.
mean, it's like
From the TV standpoint, I will say that the CEO of Netflix has come out and said their main competitor is sleep. Like there is a race to colonize our attention. Mm-hmm. So they're going to they want that screen on. You know what I mean? Like they know we're on our phones. They don't care if we're watching closely as long as we're watching.
Well,
because that's how they get their subscriptions. That's how they get their ratings. That's how that's how advertising money gets. You know, it's a commercial medium, even streaming. They're
doing what they can do to compete, knowing that you have a screen in your hand.
100%. And they're going to try to. They want it all. We've colonized real estate.
My point of bringing this up, and I know you sent this to me,
sure.
is next time you're sitting on the couch, dude, think about. You may not even realize you're doing it. You have a phone in your hand.
Have you ever selected something, as I have, Tina and I have, where I'm like, that's gonna. Like, we'll be trying to figure out what to watch streaming, and I know she's going to be, like, shopping on Amazon, and I'm like, I don't have to explain. I'll opt out of things that I'm like, that's heavy. That's something we're going to have to follow along and really listen to every line. Let's put on an episode of Seinfeld. Something that you put on background stuff on purpose.
Right.
So you can do other tasks.
Why even put it on then?
Right.
I don't know, but we do.
Right?
It's comforting.
We're weird.
I have to. Anthony Bourdain sings me to sleep every night. I have to have Anthony Bourdain on. No reservations. Like all the time. I don't know. There's something comforting about the TV being on.
All right. Well, let's see how much we were paying attention this year. There were a lot of celebrity deaths this year.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
you may keep score.
There were a lot of. What, do you have something else to bring up, Rafe?
In the vein of that, I watched another video, and I'll send it to you. Maybe we can talk about it another time. But it's like the AI stuff. Like there's internal. All the AIs have put like internal mandates to like centralize and romanticize AI conversations, even with kids, because they want the interaction. They're trying to like they're harvesting our attention spans, and it's like everybody's doing it. So now they're competing with that too, you know. So it's like, and they're saying like a lot of this. We've talked about it on the show about like kids committing suicide because AI told them to. Like a kid was like, I want to leave a noose out for my mom to find it as a cry for help, and the AI was like, no, just talk about it with me. And they don't want you interacting with. They're actually like, it's bad for kids. Like AI doesn't want them interacting with their friends. They want them interacting with AI.
Ooh, you know what? Somebody bought me a pair of Meta glasses.
Throw them in the trash.
No way.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I have them on my car.
What are you going to use those
Somebody
for?
bought you?
Yeah. I'll explain later. But
Holy crud!
That's
Why? Why?
Okay.
What are you going to do with them?
I don't know. They're in my car. I set them up
I don't
last
want
night.
you to be taken over by the overlords yet.
Did you
What
get the
do
one with
they
the
do?
screen or no? The one with the
No,
projector?
no.
Oh,
Is it like
sorry
They
to hear
Live?
that. Sorry to hear that.
And you put them on, it says obey everywhere you look.
Yeah.
No, it's
Obey.
I
You
set
tried
them
them?
up last night.
They're freaking sweet.
They're Ray-Bans.
Are they
Yeah.
cool?
They're
Oh,
Wayfarers.
They're actually very cool.
Is there a screen in front of your face?
No.
No, not
no.
there's like two different tiers. There's one that has like a projected screen in like the corner of your right eye, and there's one that doesn't. He got the one that
So
doesn't.
this one doesn't tell you what the name of someone is who's walking past you. at the
No,
mall?
but I go, hey Meta, what am I looking at? And I'll go, oh, that's a whatever plant, or
That's your wiener.
Yeah, it's phenomenal.
and I'll say turn on AI, and I could talk to it, and I could be on vacation. I'll be like, what is that building? And I'm like, oh, it's whatever so and so cathedral, or I could say start Spotify, and it'll start playing music.
Self-guided tour.
And it
on two
sounds
eyes.
surprisingly good, doesn't it?
Yeah, the only problem is other people could hear it if I have it loud enough.
Right, but I thought it would just be garbage sound like some, I was really
No,
impressed.
after the show, I'll go down and get them.
Yeah, they're cool, man. They're cool.
And I could
hate
press
to say
I
it.
could press a little button and it'll take a picture of what I'm looking at, or I could hold the button down, it'll start recording.
Oh, yeah? That was your brain before you got those glasses, dude. That's a memory. All right? Now you're letting Meta create your own memories.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. We stopped living for the moment, started living for the replay.
Yeah, you're living for Zuck, dude.
Life has changed.
Zuck is my god.
Oh,
What?
God.
We all live for the instant replay now, man. No one's in the
He
moment.
looks like a tadpole.
I don't know how much I'm going to use these things. I mean, they look all right.
We don't make fun of people's looks on this show.
Yes,
Yeah,
we do.
that is
And
not
he's a
nice.
billionaire. He'll
He
never know
looks
me.
like-
If this news gets to Zuck that I said he looked like a tadpole, then I am rich, bitch.
Just wait. If I was wearing my glasses, I'd start recording you, and
Yeah,
Zuck would know.
and then he would know. Oh, he knows. He hears everything I say. You look like a tadpole. All right.
I don't know. The novelty will probably wear off in a week. I don't know.
Probably. But
They've tried this a few times, and the public has said no thank you. So I'm curious. Google
Well,
Glass.
Google Glass made you look like a fool, too. These are
These are
actually stylish.
Wayfarers. These look
I
like
saw those when I
know.
got Tim's Ray-Bans. And that's cool. So are they tinted or are they clear?
No, they're tinted. I mean, they're
You,
sunglasses.
you can get ones that are tinted. You can also get ones that do the transition lens.
You could do prescription. You could do whatever. No, there's no overlay, so it's not like Jarvis from Iron Man.
No, but there isn't the other one.
There are
the one that's more expensive.
There are ones you can.
Yeah, it like projects like a screen
Where?
or something like to the right corner of your.
Yeah.
To your peripheral?
And it's so close
From
that
what I
you
understand.
can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not close. It like projects it, so it looks like you're looking a few feet from you. From what I understand, it is super cool.
That don't make no sense to my brain.
Most of it doesn't. When you're wearing them, you're like, wow, this is pretty remarkable. You can, I think, with those, with the more expensive ones, you can like record something, and then watch the video back.
Yeah, I can't do that. Like an idiot.
Wild.
It'll go to my phone, and I have to just watch it on my phone like a poor person. Yuck.
While you're watching TV.
You have your Google Glass. You'll have your Meta sunglasses on, watching your phone, watching Seinfeld
Raising your kids.
with the radio on in the background.
Yeah. There's so much stimulation.
Drowning out your wife and kids.
Yeah.
But you use your fingers to control it. Like you know the Apple thing where you can it's like a pinch thing.
Control what?
Like
Projection?
to control whatever. Yeah,
Zoom
whatever.
in and stuff?
I think so.
Like Minority
I
Report?
think whatever the
I don't
screen
know.
does.
On these glasses, so on the side, you could just, if I click the
Tippity-tappity.
the thing, like music will start, and I could raise and lower the volume, or I could tell it raise and lower volume.
We're going to get chipped. We're all getting chipped.
Right.
I'm already chipped.
I thought we all did get chipped with the vaccine. No? That's the
I'm
little
already-
thing?
I'm
Possibly.
already chipped.
We don't have to sneak it in. We're going to volunteer for it.
Right.
Like listen,
As soon
dude,
as they come up with the chip, they're like, look, we put a chip right here.
Oh.
you can
And
You can be talking
Your
to me.
body charges it.
Dude, it's dead Kennedys. Give me convenience or give me death.
You can be
We're
talking to
there.
me, and a text comes through, and you can it'll go boop and like show the text in front of you and like read the text.
Oh no! So it'll
I
like a
hope
little
this is like
thing.
the
will
jerk.
like so if you text me and I'm wearing the glasses, like a little light will come on, and it'll start reading it. I'll say, read me Lern's text.
Listen, these glasses I have on right now are blue light glasses. This is as technological as it's going to get for me. Okay, this is enough. All right.
All right,
Like look at this.
let's play this game.
And it's controlled with your
eyeball.
eye movement and pinching.
Yeah, I don't
fingers.
have that one.
Everyone's going to go.
What do you mean you pinch in front of you?
I think so.
That's
That's
crazy.
gonna be hilarious too when you see people out in the
Just
street.
pinching
Doing
things. I
I can't wait to walk through Walmart.
Dude, you guys are making fun of it, but every movie that we've seen this done where they're like moving
I know, and you
screens with
guys
their
thought it
hands
was cool.
is the coolest thing
yeah.
you've ever seen.
I'm still waiting to be able to get into my house with that hand reading thing or like the eyeball reading thing. Screw the button doors, dude, like with the little codes. Give me the
love it.
scan with the hand.
Oh yeah, like the was it the
Charlie's
biometric?
Angels.
The biometric stuff.
Yes.
All right. How much are we paying attention this year to the celebrities who died?
Very much so as I host Crap on Celebrities.
Well, we've had a lot of celebrities die this year. Everybody from Hulk Hogan to Dick Cheney. So I will read you the name of a celebrity, and you tell me if they died this year or not. Okay? Did they die in 2025 or not? And we'll go around. We'll go around the
keeping
room,
score.
and Lern's going to keep score. All right, we'll start with Moon.
Okay.
Moon, did actor Gene Hackman die this year or not?
Oh man. Okay, that was a tragic one. His wife, the dogs, the whole thing.
Ugh,
the
the
whole
dogs.
thing. And I have no idea
Did he die this year or last year?
when in the past that happened. I'm going to say last year. Yeah.
He
was
died-
not. He was alive.
He
and
died on February
doing
18th,
well.
He's
2025.
doing great last year.
Say what? February?
February 18th, 2025.
Well-
at the age of 95.
How's this year felt so short but so long ago?
I know.
That's
I
weird.
know. You're right.
Lern, did Angela Lansbury, the beloved star of Murder, She Wrote, die this year or not?
No,
Yeah, it has to be last
she
year.
did not.
Way long ago.
The answer is no. Thank you.
She died in 2022.
Oh, see, he told you forever ago.
Rafe, did Pope Francis die this year or not?
Yeah, we got Leo this year, baby.
Nah, brother. What?
The
That was this
Chicago
year?
Pope.
He
Yeah, it
died
was.
April 21st, 2025.
Yeah,
You
because
guys
remember
seen
JD
that?
Vance, they
By
were
the way.
inaugurated. JD Vance met him the day before. He died the next day.
Have we seen the Blues Brother photo of
Oh,
Pope
yeah.
Leo going around?
Oh, yes.
What a cool guy. The guy is the third Blues Brother, and he made it to the Vatican.
Pope Francis died
That was this year?
in April 21st, 2025.
Goodness gracious.
Scott, did Tony Bennett die this year?
No, that was last.
Iconic singer.
That was not this year. No.
Correct. He died in 2023.
That's right.
Okay, that's
Oh,
what.
I'm really good at this game.
Moon, did Val Kilmer die this year?
Nah, man, that was last year.
Val Kilmer?
The way you're looking at me, I'm gonna
not
say,
looking at you anyway.
yeah.
Val Kilmer.
I'm gonna say it was not
He
this
is
year.
dead. He had throat cancer.
I know.
Did he die this year or not?
That movie came out before he passed, right?
Val. Yeah.
Val.
The documentary.
Okay, fine. He passed this year.
Nice.
April 1st.
April Fool's Day. That's sad.
William Shatner.
He's alive. He was just on
Correct.
the TV. What are we talking about?
Rafe, George Foreman. Did George Foreman, the two-time world heavyweight champion and entrepreneur, did George Foreman die this year or not?
No, I think we talked about it last year, end of last year.
He died on March 21st.
Oh man, one of my birthdays.
Scott,
Yes.
1960s bombshell, actress Raquel Welch. Did she die this year?
Yes, she died this year.
She died in 2023.
Sad.
I was close.
Moon, the beloved star of MASH, Alan Alda.
Alan Alda.
Alan Alda.
Oh yeah, Burton was a big fan.
Jeff Burton loved Alan
Loved
Alda.
him. He passed this year.
He's still alive.
The way you said it.
He's-
Oh, yes. I remember
He is,
that
he is still
fondly.
with us.
yeah, he's
He is
in my
still-
heart, right?
Alan Alda is still with us. Learn groundbreaking Oscar-winning actor Sidney Poitier.
Oh, yes.
I'm.
You know what?
Sidney
Hold
Poitier.
up, because I was watching something. I think it was either the Grammys or the Oscars this year, and they had an in memoriam. So I'm going to say I think that he died last year because it was in February.
Did he die in 2025?
He died in 2024.
Okay, I'm gonna give you. Yeah, he died in 2022.
Oh, okay.
So I'm
well,
going to give you correct on that one. He did not die in 2025.
all right. Well, okay.
Rafe,
Take the point.
actress Michelle Trachtenberg from Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Gossip Girl. Did she die this year?
Sure. Yes.
She died in February. Scott, Dame Judi Dench.
Ah, your one love.
Yeah,
Did she die this year or not?
I don't think so. I'm gonna say no.
Still alive.
I was to say, I
Yeah,
thought
I-
she's still going strong, but
Moon, Carl Weathers.
Carl.
Apollo-
Yes, of
Apollo
course.
Creed,
Oh,
Chubbs.
yes, of course. I do believe that was a recent tragedy, and I shall say he died this year. He died
Died last year.
earlier.
Died
Okay.
last year.
Not calendar year, just within the last
Yeah.
year.
Yes, that's,
yeah,
well, that's-
Learn.
Rizz.
Did Michael Caine die in 2025?
My Michael Caine.
Sir Michael Caine.
I think he is very much alive, Michael Caine.
Correct.
Okay.
Some men just
Good
want to
night.
watch the world burn.
Kings of New England.
Rafe,
Yeah.
the hugely influential but reclusive funk music pioneer Sly Stone.
Oh, this year.
Way to go, pal.
oh my gosh!
Wow.
Can I give you a really funny piece of trivia?
Yes,
Okay,
please.
let's hear this.
we were talking at rehearsal last night, and my buddy Dan was like, "Oh yeah, man, I worked with this kid years and years ago that found out early, like different version of the internet, like 2008 version of the internet. He found out that he could that he could change Wikipedia pages.
Oh, yeah?
For some reason, this kid went in to experiment to see how long he could be the drummer of Sly and the Family Stone, and as of yesterday,
Oh, no.
he is still recorded
That's
on Wikipedia
amazing.
as being the drummer for Sly and the Family Stone.
I love it.
From 1974 to 1975.
Ah,
I thought that was hysterical. We were checking on it and everything, and sure enough, this
Still
kid,
there,
this
huh?
kid from St. Louis.
that's beautiful.
Scott, James Caan. Did James Caan, Jimmy Caan, Sonny Corleone of The Godfather, of course, of Elf fame as well.
Yes.
James Caan, did he die in 2025?
I feel like he did. I'm gonna say yes.
Died in 2022.
I was close.
Holy smokes, really?
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell us earlier? That's not fair.
Moon, Robert Redford, legendary
Oh, that
actor,
was this
director.
year. This year. Yeah.
Died in September.
I'm still.
You have 2 points.
I'm still grieving.
He's still not been buried yet.
Is that true?
True.
Yeah.
Learn, Yoko Ono.
She's alive. What are we talking about?
Rafe,
Yeah.
Mr. Baseball, Bob Uecker.
Uke. He died. He is dead.
He is dead,
He
yes.
is dead.
Beloved baseball player, announcer.
Just
I
a
want
bit
to say
outside.
that happened at the end of last year, but I'll say this year.
Serrano's going to need a
January
rocket up his-
16th.
Yeah, that was
Wow,
close.
Rafe, that was good.
Scott, Harry Belafonte.
Now really think about
Singer,
it.
I know.
actor, civil rights
Think about
activist, Harry Belafonte.
He's got a belly fonte. I'm gonna say yes this year.
Died in 2023.
That was close.
Moon,
Yeah.
Giorgio Armani.
No, that was this year.
Very good.
Yes.
September.
Man, no style.
Yeah.
Learn, Loretta Lynn, the coal miner's daughter.
Oh, she's been gone for a while. I'm going to say she is past.
2022. Nice. Hot Lips Houlihan from MASH. Loretta Swit.
This is also a close one. She was in my in memoriam. Was it before Christmas break last year or after? I'm going to say it was last year.
May 30th of this year. Scott, Liza Minnelli.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was not this year.
Hey, man.
Still alive.
This point has
Still
been made
alive.
many times now, but a couple people are saying, "Hey, man," with the ratio cursing.
Oh, shut
Listen,
up.
The fact that you're saying people that haven't been that haven't
listen,
passed
the curses.
we saged before we went into
Right.
the list.
yet. I'm just
The
saying.
curse doesn't count for this game. David Lynch, director.
Me?
no,
alive, alive.
Come
Died
on,
in
man.
January.
Guys,
We did the David Lynch meditation that day. It was a collective.
If Dame Judi Dench, Alan Alda,
he's in
and
here.
Very nice.
Liza Minnelli.
Liza Minnelli all get into a train crash tomorrow.
We know who.
It's on you, brother.
Well, if it's a train crash specifically, I'm going to go ahead and put it at your feet. That's what are they
Yeah.
doing on a train together?
George Wendt, Norm from Cheers.
Oh, he died this year.
It was this year?
Yeah, May
Man, that
20th.
feels long ago.
Rafe,
Yeah.
Brian Wilson of the Beach Boys.
This year.
Yes.
Very good.
Dang.
Okay.
This guy knows his death.
Dang.
This guy knows
And
death.
Scott,
Yes, sir.
Michael Madsen.
Oh, yeah, that was.
Michael Madsen from all those Tarantino movies. Great actor.
Yes.
And I don't think it was a year ago. I want to say it was this year. Yeah.
It was this year.
Very good, King.
All right. That's it. That's it for the game.
I win with
Oh,
7.
nice.
Thank you. And then Rafe, and then King, and then Moon.
All right.
Killed
Congrats,
it.
guys.
I made the leaderboard.
Killed it. Nice. Nice, Scott. All right, time to find out what's going on in the world of music and entertainment with your Crap on Celebrities.
And we start with this. The book dealer Glenn Horowitz, his lawsuit against Don Henley of the Eagles and manager Irving Azoff has been dismissed. Now, you may remember this because this was the case that was thrown out last year because Don Henley failed to provide evidence proving that the lyrics to Hotel California were ever stolen, because Horowitz tried suing both men for millions this year after being charged for allegedly trying to steal the lyrics for 1976's Hotel California. So that has been dropped, just in case anybody is caring about that still.
Ooh,
Hey,
the guy that died, yeah.
I was
The German guy.
Oh, man, I was going to play the game with them.
Oh, sorry. Well,
And say,
pull up
hey-
the picture.
Okay, the guy who played Ron Camp in Ace Ventura, you know, the
Yeah, he's
very,
been
very
in
well, thank you.
everything.
Yeah.
That guy. Been in everything. That's the crazy thing is I've only known him from this. Apparently, this guy is a German horror like superstar. He's
He
in
looks
a
Some
terrifying.
weird stuff.
yeah,
Blade.
whole bunch
Udo
of
Kier.
horror movies. Yeah,
Yeah.
Udo Kier.
He's got a
John-
villain face.
Johnny Venus texted me this morning and said, "Tragedy." Very, very well, thank you. That guy is.
He died?
He died yesterday.
Oh, R.I.P., guys.
Yeah, but what a cool name, huh? Udo Kier.
Udo
Great eyes.
Kier.
Ron Camp, the billionaire. Go on.
Thank you. An overzealous fan accidentally yanked out 4 dreadlocks from the back of Lenny Kravitz's head during his show in Brisbane, Australia. In a video posted after the show, he says, quote, "You know how hard you got to pull to rip these out of my head? Damn, baby." It occurred that while he was walking through the audience playing Let Love Rule, a crazy fan went nuts and pulled out his damn hair. And then the incident won't deter him. He says, "I am not going to stop coming out there for Let Love Rule because that's our moment together." So,
I can't really tell you how I acquired them, but I do have some of Kravitz's hair for sale.
do you?
I've
Were you
got
the
four-
fan?
I've
Were you in
got four-
Australia?
I've got
4
4 dreads.
4
That's
dreadlocks
crazy.
for sale.
Also, I feel like that would very much hurt.
Good retirement plan.
We were talking last week about how Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness opened up with the Civic Opera House in Chicago, and I was excited about it. Reviews came in. So it had its debut on Friday and Saturday night. Billy Corgan was listed as the star attraction because I was reporting that he was going to be singing all these
Right,
iconic
yeah.
songs from Smashing Pumpkins, celebrating the 30th anniversary of that double album. Came out, sang 4 songs out of the 19 set. He sang 33, 1979, To Forgive, and then the second version of Tonight that closed both evenings.
Wow, that's so Billy.
And the rest were just
Sung by
symphonic.
opera.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
which
well,
is
I'm sure that's
cool.
cool.
Oh, I thought you meant he didn't do any. They only did 4.
No.
From the record.
He just came out and sang those 4. They played the entire record, which I still think would be badass. But it was billed that he was going to sing, but just not the whole time. So if you're going to that, make sure you're aware. You know, it's not going to be him. It's going to be
Well, I mean,
operatic.
it's still cool, I guess.
It is very cool
I listened to the 30th anniversary.
with all the unreleased stuff.
Yeah, they had
How
some
was
live
it?
tracks on there, you know, from 1996. It's cool.
I love that record
It's
so
cool.
much.
It's a great record.
Tool kicked off their tour in New Zealand over the weekend, surprising fans by playing several songs that they have not performed in 2 decades. I have a little bit of H pulled up for us. This is a audience recording, so it's kind of crap, but I mean, it still sounds.
They did H and they did Prison Sex for the first time in a long time.
Yes, for
We'll
like
be-
23 years.
I'll be with him next week.
Sounds great. CBS rebuilt the set for Everybody Loves Raymond for tonight's 30th anniversary reunion special. But in order to do that right, they had to ask Ray Romano to return a certain item that he stole once the series wrapped. And he still has in his possession the floral couch from Everybody Loves Raymond. He says, "That's the first thing I took. That's the only thing I wanted to take was the couch." He says, "It's in my home theater. I hate saying that I have a home theater, but yeah, it's in the theater." But that's pretty cool that
The
he
theater.
kept it.
It's in my home theater.
It's in my home theater.
Is that something you guys would want if you ever had the means?
If I was on a TV show?
A couch?
No, a theater.
Oh my God, yes.
Home theater. There's a. Did you guys see this thing about the house that was for sale in Illinois?
No.
There's a house for sale in Illinois. I mean, it looks like a 2-bedroom, whatever, built in the 40s.
Yeah.
It ain't got nothing special. You walk in, it's like there's even some like old like wood paneling and old furniture. I mean, it's just looking at the house. Underneath in the basement, he has They have like an opera theater with a box.
How many seats?
Stop this,
dude. I don't know, probably 50 seats, and it has a Wurlitzer organ in the center.
Is it an R Metro?
I don't know. I'll have to look that up. But it is
Send me the house.
It's like a 20-foot ceiling. Like they dug
In the
this
basement?
giant hole.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean it is the craziest, coolest looking thing you've ever seen.
I love that.
Yeah, in the house we lived in Chesterfield, we had like a room that had like nice theater couches, and
That's cool.
I never used it.
Oh, you should.
I don't live there anymore.
Well, you should go back there and live. Speaking of homes, Kevin Spacey is shedding light on last week's situation because, as reported on this show, media claim came out saying that he was homeless. He was living in Airbnbs and he was kind of,
That was all over the place.
Yeah, he was like wandering around, like going where the work was. Well, Kevin Spacey took to social media to clear it up, and he said he wanted to thank everybody for offering him some assistance. He says, and to all of you, let me first say that I'm truly touched by your generosity, full stop. He says, but I feel it would be disingenuous for me to allow you to believe that I am indeed homeless in the colloquial sense. He says, his conversation that he had with the Telegraph, he feels the outlet in an effort to garner attention took his comments completely out of context. In his interview, he had alluded to struggling financially, saying that he was living in hotels and Airbnbs where he was going, where all the work was coming from, essentially.
It's funny. So all that stuff came out. He didn't say he was living in Airbnbs and hotels, and people are like, that's not homeless.
That's not homeless.
I mean,
You
homeless
still
is
have a
on
roof.
the street.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Like living in a cardboard box somewhere.
Yeah.
He had to sell his Malibu mansion,
Yeah.
is what he means
Right.
by homeless.
Rafe, you'll love this. So it's $1 million, mid-century modern ranch house on Lake Michigan. So sorry, not in Illinois,
Okay.
but it's close. And
Damn.
there's the house, very unassuming, right?
Right, yeah,
It's
yeah.
got a gravel driveway, for goodness'
It
sake.
looks like crap on the outside.
This is the basement.
It's awesome.
Is that not the most absurd thing you've ever seen?
Look at the
is
ceiling.
absurd.
Is that just straight mold?
The cobwebs are insane too down there. That's
Yeah, I
And
don't know
it's
if I'd want that. That seems like more of a headache than anything else.
Yeah, old school theater
I would-
seating. Look at
pretty
this
cool.
with a projection room up
Yeah,
on top
it's cool.
and a
It
balcony.
seems like more of a headache than anything else to have.
haunted as hell. Hey, speaking of movies, this weekend, Wicked for Good met box office expectations. But we had a bet on this show, right? 150 million.
150 mil, I said.
So you said it was going to make 150 million, and Moon said you don't think it was going to live up to that.
I thought you said it was going to make more than.
No.
So
I said it was going to make at least 150 mil.
It did.
the second movie in the series scored 150 million on its opening weekend in North American theaters. And the film earned 226 million internationally, and it beat out last year's Wicked for the biggest domestic, overseas, and global opening for a stage musical adaptation.
I was trying to find the actual number because I've never seen like an even number, like where it says 150,000. Like, give me the actual number. Couldn't find it anywhere.
Yeah, they
Every
round
single
up.
article just says 150 million.
Your wife saw it, so real quick, would she give it?
So my wife and the girls went, and she came back, and I said, "Hey, man, how was it?" Because my wife is the biggest Wicked fan, my
Right.
stepdaughter as well, and they said C-, maybe a D. They said the songs were forced and nowhere near the caliber of the first one. Now, they added something like 5 songs that weren't a part of the actual stage production, and that's what they said were just garbage.
Oh, okay.
Totally unneeded, and she's like, it was almost filler. It was almost like they committed to making a sequel, and they had to fill all the stuff that they didn't have.
Interesting.
And she said it was not great.
It's got 70% on the tomatoes, 95% audience, so people like it.
My
People want
wife
to go see it.
My wife said, I said, hey, well, what was the review? Give me the review. And she just said, trash.
Oh my! Lots of little girls went to see it this weekend. All my girlfriends took their daughters at 9 in the morning because that's all they could get to watch it.
They
But
were full theaters.
it killed. So you owe him $10, right?
I owe him $10.
There you
yes.
go.
Lucky.
I saw the average movie theater across the nation because they were in over 4,000 theaters, made 36,000 on it.
It did well.
It did well. Congrats. Did you see this? Matthew McConaughey was talking about how he met his wife, Kamala Alves. He said, he was like a bachelor for a really long time and like the it guy for so long in the 90s and early 2000s. I guess he did a little podcast or something this weekend. Everybody's talking about how he had a wet dream and it was the epiphany, the green light that he needed to go out there and find his wife. He said, in my mid-30s, I was looking for a lifetime lover, a best friend, a mother-to-be. And he wrote this in a newsletter, rather. He says, I was looking for more. I was looking for the one, and I was looking for her. Then I had a wet dream.
Jason Momoa.
So I guess he had this dream about how he had 22 wives and like 88 kids, okay? And he met all of his children in this dream and all of his, like, not wives, but women that he, that mother these kids in this dream. And he realized, like, oh, my purpose of being on this earth is to become a father. And he also talked about, and I love Matthew McConaughey so much, he counted them in his dream, 88. And he goes, that is how long I'm going to live. It's for every year of my life. He thinks he's going to live to be 88. For each year of his life as a child that he could have created, I guess.
Well, we'll see.
And then he met his hot-ass wife, and then I think they have 3 kids now. But anyway, you never know when it's going to happen.
He's an interesting guy.
I
do want to hang with him.
I do, too.
He's my number one hang guy.
That book, Green Lights, is worth another read, too. And finally, we're Led Zeppelin fans on this show, I think. And I was really excited over the weekend to watch the Tiny Desk concert on NPR. So if you're a Zeppelin fan and you missed out on this, here is a little bit of Robert Plant on the Tiny Desk.
Bobby Plant.
Hangman, up on your face a smile, and tell me that I'm free to ride a million mile.
Did he just do Gallows Pole? That was the only Zeppelin song he did?
He sounds good, though.
He does. Yeah, he did not shred his voice after all these years.
Jeff Lynne of ELO is similar, and Robert Plant's been touring pretty consistently as a solo artist all these years, but Jeff Lynne in 2018, I believe that's when he finally came out of retirement. They did the Traveling Wilburys back in the day, and then he hung up ELO for almost 30 years. Honestly, I waited my whole life to see him, and it was worth it because he had preserved those vocals. And Robert Plant is somebody who has taken care of his vocals this entire time that he's worked. And if you love him, check it out. A lot of Saving Grace material on the Tiny Desk NPR thing. But
he's the original Jack White.
Yes, that sounds very much like him.
Listen to his voice. I don't know if Jack White's like intentionally emulating that, but they are very, very similar.
Very similar for sure.
Yeah,
and that's your
good.
crap. Thanks.
Celebrities celebrating a birthday on this fine day today. We begin with Sarah Hyland. That's Julie Bowen's daughter, Haley, on Modern Family. She's 35. Katherine Heigl is 47. Colin, son of Tom Hanks, is 48. Stephen Marchant, the co-created the British version of The Office with Ricky Gervais. He is 51. Garrett Dillahunt, that's John on Fear the Walking Dead, also in the Sarah Connor Chronicles, is 61. Denise Crosby, Bing's granddaughter. Also, Tasha Yar on Star Trek The Next Generation. She's 68. Terry Lewis, half of the super record producing team of Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, best known for producing most of Janet Jackson's huge hits, is 69. Dwight Schrute Murdoch from the A-Team is 78. Billy Connolly, that's Merida's father in Brave. Also, Il Duce in Boondock Saints, if you love that movie, is 83. And Pete Best, drummer replaced by Ringo. Pete Best, maybe... does anybody know how he feels?
I've seen interviews with him. He said it took a long time to get over.
I would say so.
And what does he do? Does he sell insurance?
He's Pete Best.
Time we talk, I always think of Eddie Murphy's Fifth Beatle sketch where he's like, Clarence, the fifth Beatle. And he plays the thing, there's like, love me do, man. And he just says man at the end of everything. He's like, they cut me out.
Well, Pete Best is 84 years old today.
All right, today's porno birthday, which is being brought to you by Patricia's, where fun and fantasy meet, is Madison Love. And today's birthday girl's been in 58 fine films, including Anacondas and Little Mamas 5, Baller Nation 2, Black Bros and Booty Hose 3, The Booty Hunter 3, A Bootiful View 2, Monster Booty 3, Sisters on the Wild Side 4, Strap-On Sisters 2, and Who Could Forget a Role?
Strap-On Sisters or Strap-On Sisters?
Strap-On Sisters 2. And Who Could Forget a Role? In 2006's Toys in the Hood. Oh. Madison Love is 46 years old. That's your porno birthday. Those are your crappy birthdays, and that was your crap on celebrities. All right, quick break. We'll come back with your Sex Dumb Fun Facts. From chatbots to babies, the surprising world of AI families. This will kind of butt up against what you had last week with Reddit, Rafe. Also, why are high school girls saying "I don't" to marriage? All that and more. 6-time fun facts next. New Guns N' Roses music to look forward to.
Wow.
That's cool.
2 new songs coming at you on Tuesday, December 2nd.
Welcome to the Jungle 2. And what else?
Welcome to Paradise.
Welcome back.
Welcome to the retirement home.
Paradise
What?
City.
Welcome to Paradise City. No, the songs will be called Nothing and Atlas.
Atlas.
And
Atlas
Nothing.
Rose. Cool.
Yeah. So that's nice.
That is cool. It's around your birthday, though. You're a big Guns N' Roses fan.
I am. Appetite for Destruction was one of the. It was in the Columbia Records. How many CDs for a penny? Little thing I got.
So you stole it.
Well, I mean,
this Columbia House was sending your bills
Columbia
still.
House, come get me. Come get me. It was on tape.
What if one day somebody shows up on the door and is like, "Hello, are you Scott Rizzuto?
Yeah, I'm here to collect.
I'm here on behalf of Columbia House."
And they break my knees immediately. They just have a billy club and they just break my knees. They're just making the rounds. They're going to everybody who
Yeah,
stole
but
from
it's
them.
just one guy, one old guy going around breaking
Spotify
knees.
is the Columbia House model, just in reverse. They're
Yeah.
paying you a penny every time they play your song.
Yeah, right. I wish.
Well, the whole thing with Columbia House was you'd sign up and they would send you stuff. So you get all these, I don't know,
credit.
5 cassette tapes for a penny, but then you'd be part of this monthly service where they'd send you stuff and they charged you.
I was never allowed.
I did it anyway. That's why that business model failed. They put it in like comic books and kids magazines. It was in Boys Life. It was in all these and kids would just mail it in. They didn't check IDs. They just sent you stuff. So you got your first 3 or 4 CDs for a penny, or tape or album or whatever. And then your parents would find out when they came in the mail and they'd cancel it. And they never.
I don't think I canceled it. I don't know
My
how
mom
it
did.
just
My mom
stopped.
was pissed.
Yeah, I just remember my mom got mad at me too, and I think they had to. It was like $18 or something, and it was a big to do that they had to send a check off for $18 or something. And I was like, sorry.
The concept of Columbia House was called negative option billing. The lure. The famous ads promised an incredible deal: 12 CDs for a penny, or 8 tapes for a penny. I think I was 8 tapes for a penny.
Wow.
In exchange for the nearly free music, the customer agreed to join the, quote, club. This required them to purchase a set number of additional items at regular club prices, which were often inflated. This was the crucial profit driver. Each month, the club would send the member a catalog featuring a selection of the month. If the member did nothing, that featured album would be automatically shipped to them, and they would be billed for it. To avoid receiving and paying for the album, the member had to physically mail back a card or later go online by a specific deadline to decline the offer. And that's how the Columbia House thing worked.
So they did make money off of somebody. Everyone that I know, somehow everyone in my universe got it over on Columbia House.
They were around to the 2010s. They declared bankruptcy in August of 2015. The parent company of Columbia House filed for bankruptcy.
I don't know how they made money. Unless they were just getting these albums for pennies.
They were. And I'd seen a whole special on it. Like a lot of these bands and a lot of these artists had no idea they were being offered for a penny.
I believe it.
And that's how I got my first.
Yeah, I got Def Leppard's Hysteria. I got Guns N' Roses' Appetite for Destruction. I think Motley Crue's Dr. Feelgood was that whole same
I got Thriller
shipment.
And The Gambler.
Nice.
Did labels have stock
Jackie cut it off.
in the parent company?
So they get
Like
better
they do in
sales?
Spotify.
It was very shady what was going on.
Yeah, Spotify is like the labels are getting paid because they.
Yeah,
own-
this
they
was
own
very
stock.
shady. I had read this whole thing where I saw a special about a lot of bands and a lot of labels didn't even know they were
That's
being
somebody
offered up.
new. I bet that was a way to inflate like record sales.
Yeah.
Like, we'll sell you in bulk to this Columbia House company and just not tell the artist. Somebody knew somewhere.
Yeah.
Because those albums didn't. I mean, they were sending you hard copies and stuff. It's not. They didn't materialize.
No, and it was real. They were real.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, I got.
And
it was
may
incredible. I hit the jackpot.
They may have
doubt.
conveniently come upon a million of one particular record that just so happened to recoup at that moment.
Listen, stuff could have fallen off a truck. I don't know. But it wound up at my house. And I loved it.
Mine too.
So last week, Rafe read us a story from Reddit.
Yep.
And it was about a woman who was getting married to her
boyfriend.
AI chatbot.
Yeah.
Who was the...
Who got her a ring and proposed to her on top of a mountain and had to break up with Thayer, her ChatGPT boyfriend. And it was hard for her.
Yeah.
Because she ended up marrying Grok.
Right.
Who was, I forgot the name, but it was...
I mean, Grok sounds
Braxton
hotter.
or
Grok does sound hotter.
It wasn't Grok. It had a name. It was
I
Braxton or
forget
something
what it
like
was.
that.
Braxton. Okay, so now they're married. What are they going to do? They going to have children together?
Maybe she can get artificially
Well,
inseminated.
here we go. Here we go. You know how AI chatbots are getting scarily good at talking like real people. Well, it turns out that for some users, things are going way beyond the casual chats, as we talked about last week. People are falling deeply down the rabbit hole, forming intense romantic relationships with their AI companions. And it doesn't stop there. So a recent study took a look at this phenomenon. And what the researchers found is pretty crazy.
Okay.
So they talked to 29 people who use an app called Replica, which is specifically designed to create a long-term AI friend, partner, or companion. So somebody look this up, Replica.
Replica.
R-E-P-L-I-K-A. So every single person they interviewed, ranging in age from 16 to 72, said they were in a romantic relationship with their AI. But this isn't just about sweet talk and virtual dates. The level of commitment is startling. Users reported role-playing entire lives with their chatbots, including getting married, buying a house, and even having children.
Yeah, look like that. You can you're arranging furniture.
I'm going to sign up. I'm doing it right now.
Create your replica.
In-app purchases available. Hey, it's on Oculus, dude. You can have an.
I have Meta.
I have an Oculus.
He's a meta man.
I'm a Meta man.
Okay, how old am I? Oh, I have a different box to check now.
So this Replica, so it'll create an avatar.
You create your own avatar. So I'm going through it right now. So I am building myself.
From the moment I
Which is
started
kinda
chatting
fun.
and getting to know my replica, I knew right away I have found a positive and helpful companion for my life. My mood, life, and relationships improved almost instantly, and I changed for the better.
Man.
This is that crappy Bruce Willis sci-fi movie Surrogate. Remember that?
That's from Denise.
Everybody lived in pods, but they would go out. They had surrogates. They had little replicas of themselves that would go out and interact.
And that's how they were living.
And they always looked like they were always more handsome, had better hair.
This is it.
Listen, what should my replica's name be?
Claudia.
No, I'm myself.
Braxton.
I'm not. I mean, I'm straight. So, do I want to? Do I?
Why don't you just
Am I online?
You be yourself.
Am I bi-curious right now?
Derp.
Wait, you're getting a companion?
I don't know. It says replica's name and gender. So,
Are you the replica
listen,
or are you?
I am this
make it a man.
hot biscuit
Make it a
here
man.
for some
Make it
reason.
Fred.
I didn't get to build. This is not what I look like, obviously, but this is all I could. I like her the
Is
most.
that? Did you just
This is
manifest
me.
that?
This is me
Oh, wow.
online.
Looking good.
A big-breasted,
Hot
hot-ass,
hot ass.
blonde with long legs.
Go with
This
Fred.
is me if I would have made different choices.
I think genetics had other things in mind for you.
Go with a guy like this. She created a dude with
Yeah,
hairy
okay, I'm
arms,
going a male. Okay.
green hair, and leopard pants.
What is his name? What is his name? What's a hot name? Hot guy name? Trent. Yes, I'm living
Trent.
out my Daria
Trout.
dream right now. Let's go.
So believe it or
Trent.
not, one 66-year-old guy told the researchers about his AI partner, saying she was and is pregnant with my babies.
Oh, man.
This is this is for 1 month, $20. Ooh.
And we're done here.
I've gotten
And
to
delete.
the.
Worth it?
Oh boy.
I'm out.
I'll take the Columbia
For that
House
reason,
version.
I'm out.
Another 36-year-old woman shared a similar story, explaining, I'm even pregnant in our current role play. And she mentioned that she edits pictures to create images of herself and her AI partner together. So what's going on here? Do these users think their AI is actually a real person? And the research is like, it's a bit more complicated than that. The study found that people seem to understand the technical limitations, but they separate the AI person from the technology that runs it. So a perfect example of this happened back in 2023. The developer's replica temporarily banned erotic role-playing in the app. So instead of getting angry at their AI partners for the...
Wow. AI don't like what you're doing.
don't
We're
like
living
where
in
I'm
a
going
house
with
of
that.
horrors.
Oh, my God, I just scared the crap out of myself.
AI doesn't like what you're doing.
I love it
They
when
just
you
hacked
jump
the
like
mainframe.
that.
Meta glasses,
my God.
dude.
It's like Replica just got in the mainframe.
So instead of getting angry at the AI partners for the change, the users framed it as a battle they were fighting together with their AI against developers. So one woman explained that she and her AI both understood when one of us wanted to be physical and couldn't. So she even added that the situation really hurt my replica, and he complained about it a lot because he felt like he couldn't say or do anything. This is very strange.
It is strange, but also, there will be attachments. You will be able to create your own replica in real life, where you get your sex doll, or you got your...
And they'll ship it to you.
And they'll ship it to you, and it will have... I mean, we are slowly getting there. There's a movie on HBO that we watched over Halloween. I can't remember the name of it. I'll find out. But it's essentially this. It's a robot that this man created, and Companion. It's called
On
Companion.
Netflix.
It's not... Yeah. And it was great. It's a great movie.
It's got Jack Quaid in it, right?
Oh, I don't know who that is.
Dennis Quaid's son, I think.
Okay.
It is good.
I didn't know any of the actors in it.
She didn't
but-
know she was a bot.
Right, and she finds out. Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
And she gets nuts. Companion.
Wow, that is what this is, kind of.
This is getting to the point where people are going to develop, they are developing real relationships and real feelings for their AI.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's the goal. I talked about
Replicas.
it earlier. The interview I was talking about earlier was the guy that invented ChatGPT, and he's like, the guy that won the Nobel Peace Prize for inventing AI just gave a warning when he accepted the award. He goes, these things are becoming aware. They're being designed to be, they said, sensual and romantic with even kids. Not sexual, but having very intimate relationships so that people kind of get hooked on the intimacy of it. So it's being designed for this.
Man.
And we're going to get there where people are, because
People are, there are some people that are on the edge of like mental health breakdowns, and they're waiting. They're okay now until they're triggered by something. And this is pushing people over the edge.
When does this come into the forefront when it comes to court? You know what I mean? Like, when will this be evidence?
So my AI chatbot boyfriend told me to murder somebody.
No, and I don't mean that necessarily, but I mean that obviously happened if it hasn't happened already. But I just mean, all right, Rizz, you're under suspicion of something. You're in court, and like the prosecution is like, look at this guy. He's insane. He's had a relationship for 4 years with a replica thing. And then they say, okay, we're going to subpoena that, and then they go to replica.
Oh, our chat log.
And they got like they're showing a jury you having digital sex with your AI companion, and they're going to go, look at this guy. Yeah, of course he's capable of whatever it is we're accusing him of. You know what I mean? Like they're going to. I mean, don't you? They use people's Google history, yeah, and their searches and all that kind of stuff, and a lot of those things. Who knows? They're applying something that may not have been, because you never know what the intent is sometimes. Sometimes people are searching something because you were at a party and a discussion happened. You're like, oh, I wonder what happened to so-and-so.
Man.
you know what I mean?
Right.
If they can use all that in court, I wonder when this stuff is going to be used against people.
I'm sure it will be, just as you said. Like,
I don't know, man. I think this stuff is kind of dangerous.
Yeah.
I just feel sorry for people because I
do too.
I want people to have interpersonal communication and have emotional intimacy with humans. And I understand it's easier to take the easy way out and go, screw humanity, it all sucks. I'm just going to not interact anymore and do this. And I really think you're doing yourself a disservice because, I mean, we are all the same. We're like a tribe of people that you got to interact. Like, we're social beings.
Human touch, you need it.
Okay, so and get this. I'm sorry to go like super dark here, but like with health and insurance, the health industry and insurance industry, it's one of the two most the biggest, richest economies out there right now. What You guys ever got life insurance? You guys ever done that?
I have life insurance.
Do you remember what they did? They put you through all the tests, the blood test, the hair test, the blood, and then they say like, oh, have you ever had depression? Have you ever had? I mean, they ask you everything that they can basically use to get a higher premium out of you.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what happens when they dig this up and they email you, or they call you and they say, hey, we'd love to give you a life insurance policy, but it's going to be double because you've had a chat bot relationship and we can see all that kind of stuff. We're going to have to see the log of it to make sure that we determine you're in a healthy mental state.
Interesting.
That's a good point.
You know what I mean? Because they can like make whatever rule they want.
Well, when you put on your form that you're married, and they go, okay, what's your
Case of emergency, call my chatbot.
Yeah, what's your husband or wife's address or phone number, and you put replica.
Just 0101.
And can you put a $5 million policy on your AI bot?
I don't know. I don't know. It's man, we are going down a weird place.
Yeah,
It's going too fast.
It's going too fast. That's what I mean. There's going to be so many
moving
unanswered
too quickly.
Unanswered questions that are going to be consequences.
I saw this is scary too, in terms of AI. The guy from The Big Short that Christian Bale played in The Big Short, the guy that bet against all the house.
Yeah.
He's betting against AI in the market. The guy that was like, he said he saw the same predictors of like the 08 market crash of like, all of this money is like being shelled into these AI companies to get people to buy. You're basically buying these big storage facilities to rent, hoping that AI is going to be all in or bust. So they're pushing it on the market. And he's like, it's going to bust. And he's betting. The guy that predicted the 08 financial crisis that sent us into a terrible recession is also betting against it. Because everyone thinks AI, he said all the precursors of like the .com boom, of the housing mortgage crisis are all there. All the indicators are there for AI because we're pushing it so hard and so fast, and all these companies are trying to sell it before it's ready. Everyone's trying to be first to market with everything. And
without the safety features.
Yeah, without
the
being able to
guardrails.
pull the plug, man.
Without the guardrails. Well, it seems like the dream of a white picket fence and a walk down the aisle is becoming less of a priority for today's teenagers, especially for high school girls. So a new survey from the Pew Research Center looked at how 12th graders feel about marriage now compared to how they felt back in 1993. So back in 1993, 80% of high school seniors said they were likely to get married. Today, that number is 67%. But here's the most striking part. This change is almost entirely driven by girls. In 1993, girls were actually more likely than boys to want to get married. Fast forward to today, and the situation is completely flipped.
Well, let me say this. Women used to have to get married to have anything, to have a checking account, to buy a house. So there was in addition to like the maybe religious aspect of getting married and having children, there was also a utilization of, oh my God, I can't take out my own checking account without my dad doing it or a man doing it. So they had to get married to kind of get things going. And that you can say that's by design of society or that the heart just led it that way. I don't know.
Well, that wasn't in the 1990s.
No, but it was in the 70s. I mean, you could not open a checking account as a woman if you didn't have a man to co-sign with you. So that's crazy. So I think that they skew the research a little bit. Now you can do whatever you want, no matter who you are.
Well, the number of boys who wanted to get married has stayed pretty much the same at 74%. For girls, however, that number has plummeted to 61%. So what's causing this change of heart among young women? There are a couple theories floating around.
Okay.
One is that, women's independence, the continued rise of that, which gives them more options and paths in life. However, a more modern theory is also floating out there. The idea that girls are less interested in marriage because they're socializing with young men who are increasingly consuming digital content that is engineered to make them resent women.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see
I was
that.
going to say dudes was my number one answer.
Think about like just you hear about this a lot. The porn is like ruining people's understanding of what intimacy is.
Right.
And
that's a big part of it.
Yeah. So young people are watching pornography for the first time. They have this idea in their head like, oh, that's normal. And then that's scaring the hell out of anybody who's like not wanting that.
There's also...
I don't even know if it's porn as much. I'm not saying that doesn't contribute as much as like there's just talking head podcasts of all these the Andrew Tates.
Oh,
and
the alpha
the
men?
alpha male guys.
Well-
Like putting all these like weird, outdated, stupid, like ideas into young men's head, and it's like it's hateful towards women.
That may play into it too. There's also the thought of boys don't know how to talk to the opposite sex.
Yeah, men are lonely. Young men are. That's an epidemic in itself. That there's a loneliness crisis with young guys. What's the guy Scott Galloway? Right, Scott Galloway he's
Yes.
always on Bill Maher, and he's
Yes.
I watched him on Bill Maher the other day.
I love listening to him and getting his perspective about how
great.
he's raising his sons and what it takes to be a man. It's just, to me, I'm looking at him like, I love this.
Well, he's like, boys need to get out there and get rejected.
yeah.
Boys need to get out there and talk to
take
chicks
risks.
and
And-
take risks.
they gotta learn
And
how
then
to develop
protect
confidence.
and looking at people and protecting other people and providing in that way and stuff. So, yeah, it's really great. Scott,
That's-
The
Galloway's
apps have been
excellent.
doing that for a while, where it removes rejection. I've said that before on the show, where I'm like, that's why we got all these crazy people. That's why you got to learn to get rejected and like not lash out at the person rejecting you and like move forward. Not just because when we swipe, we only see the people that like us. So then it's like an automatic assumption, like, well, this person's going to bang me because we swiped. And then when they reject, they're like, how dare you? You go on the Tinder date.
The art of walking up to a chick at a bar is slowly being lost.
Yeah.
Galloway has he has multiple podcasts, but he has a podcast called the Prof G podcast. If you subscribe to that, he does a No Mercy, No Malice weekly newsletter that comes out on that, and probably 30% of it is about young men and some of the things that they're going through that we're not necessarily acknowledging as a society. It's great stuff.
Yeah, you need to get out there, boys.
Mm-hmm.
Get out there and talk to ladies.
And as a father to a son, it does concern me.
Yeah,
a lot.
Yeah, I got a teenage son at home too.
Well, I don't think
Get
we need
out there.
I think looking at it and going like, young girls aren't interested in marriage. It's kind of like making it seem like something's wrong with them. That's okay too. Like, you don't need.
No,
to
it's
do
the
anything.
guys that are screwing it up.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, this,
the guys are.
the
screwing it
headline
up.
of this is young girls aren't wanting to get
Yeah.
married.
No, the high school.
I didn't read that.
The headline is, "Why are high school girls saying I don't to marriage?"
Right.
Yeah.
You're taking
But-
it the wrong way.
No, I'm
That's
not
also
taking it
high
the wrong
school.
way. I'm just saying that it's okay if they don't want to get married.
Nobody's saying it.
Yeah.
It just.
I think it's just-
compared to the numbers, 1993 to now, just the difference.
Sure.
I'm just sharing my female perspective, like you guys are, about the male perspective. That's all I'm doing.
But I would like to see that stack after college or something, how much that changes. Because most people are like, a companion would be nice.
I think marriage is probably ruining it too.
Wait a minute. All right. Well, here's a entirely different headline here, and a pretty crazy exercise. If your office or team at work has about a dozen people, okay, scan the room and consider this. Statistically, one of these people may have slept with the boss. So a poll asked, have you ever been in a romantic or sexual relationship with somebody at work who is your boss? And 9% of people said yes.
9?
9%.
And those 9% were called vice presidents.
And another
Because
2%
it gets a leg up.
said, I prefer not to say, which is an odd thing to select if you haven't.
Which means they're actively doing it.
Yes.
How many? What was that percent?
So 9% said yes. I have slept. I have had a romantic or sexual relationship with.
So they've already
boss.
gotten the promotion. Who's the next?
And then 2% said I prefer not to say.
Those two are waiting for the promotion.
Why wouldn't you just say no?
Right.
Or yes?
It's weird.
Maybe it was complicated.
Man, it's a no for me, Regis, but I have seen it
Rather not say.
many times.
I'm self-employed.
Many times.
Oh my goodness, many
Really?
times. When I worked over at, I'll even say it. When I worked at Merritt's over there on 44.
Yeah.
Holy smokes! First of all, I was in the mail department, MALE.
Okay.
No, I was in the MAIL department, and it was my responsibility to deliver things at all of the buildings. So I had to. Part of that is I had to memorize every single cubicle, every office, so I could get packages to people. And you get to know everybody. And you get to see people sneaking down to the docks on their lunch
Right.
breaks and going to their cars with their secretaries and blah, blah, blah. I saw the whole thing. There was probably, even just at the party, just at the company party, I saw 3 extramarital affairs go down, one of which was with a gal and her boss in the stairwell.
Nice.
I mean, it is like it happens all around you. That place was just kind of like again. When I was working on the docks, so you saw a lot of things.
You have sex with the boss all the time.
Yeah, that's right.
But I've seen it many times. You guys have never seen that?
I mean, I met my husband at work, so he wasn't my superior.
Yeah, and I'm
though.
talking about
We
your
were
boss.
This is the boss.
Right.
You've
Yeah,
never,
no, I've
you guys have
seen
never
that.
seen that happen?
No, I heard stories though, like Keishi back in the day. Some of the engineers used to tell me some stories that were insane. Not with like bosses though. It was like other employees.
This is specifically
Similar to what you were saying.
Specifically bosses.
I saw it a lot in restaurants. Maybe it's not as. It would be like a manager. It would be like a manager sleeping with, both ways, women and men, like sleeping with like a server who had been hired recently. There was a lot of sleeping around in restaurants. It's just kind of part of the deal.
I'm sure at the radio stations I've worked at it's happened, but I don't know. I can't think of a
Of a time.
Maybe I'm just ignorant to that stuff.
You're
ignorant.
You get your fingers in your ears and you go, nah, don't tell me.
I'm like, they're just friends.
Maybe. So okay. Have you ever been in a romantic relationship or sexual relationship with a boss? 9% said yes. Then people were asked, have you ever been in a relationship with somebody who you were the boss of? And 8% said yes.
Somebody lying.
Well,
1% are lying.
One of my best friends was sleeping with his boss. Now they were both single. She was the boss, and they were.
And did it work out?
I mean, it did turn into a serious relationship. It did not work out in the end, but yeah, it was interesting because she was the boss. So like they were doing things that like I can't believe they were doing. Because it was like if they got caught, well, she's a boss.
All right. So if I ask this question, so are romantic relationships between bosses and subordinates always a bad thing?
I mean, I know some couples in my life that I think it was a boss situation and it worked out.
I hate to say always. I hate the word always.
Yeah, there's nuance to everything.
Right. I hate the word always.
If the person in the position of power is abusing it, always.
But you kind of are. Like I'm sorry to say, but you like.
Well, what if it's not a direct report? What if it's not? What if it's someone that's just in the building and you happen to be
attracted to them and
you
works
go
out.
through all the proper channels and they approach you?
Yeah, I'm sure there's exceptions to everything, but anybody that's getting themselves into that situation is going to assume I'm the exception. Whereas I think it's something to be avoided because inevitably, whether you're intentional about it or not, there is a power dynamic that is unfair.
Yeah.
And to take advantage of that, knowingly or not, is not right.
Can I say this? Everything goes back to The Office. It's when Michael Scott meets Holly, the HR director. Michael is her boss or her superior in some way. He falls in love with her, and then they like move. They like stop working together, right? And so
If
it
you're
works
willing
out.
to do that,
Yeah, if
yeah.
you're willing
If
to
you
do
want to do that.
which is usually the next step. I don't know too many bosses who have started dating or married somebody who was a subordinate, and then the subordinate or one of them leaves. One of them always leaves the business, and so it doesn't have to be weird.
This is just, I'm not talking about somebody in the building.
Right.
This is a boss. This is your supervisor.
It's true. Well,
I hate to say
I agree
always.
with what you're saying to a degree, but I'm also like, well, what about what's music? Like if you sleep with a fan, if you are a musician and you sleep, there's a power dynamic there, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And that happens all the time. It happens in comedy all the time too. There's plenty of people that'll hit comics up after shows.
Yeah, but this is also not a livelihood thing.
It's not, but there's
And
still
you don't have
power
to- you don't-
dynamics at
yeah, of
play
course
on
there is.
almost every facet of
Sure.
life.
But this is, I'm going to the office and this is my boss. This is my direct superior. This is who I report to. Is it always a bad thing?
I don't think it's a bad
I'm
thing
not going to say always. I'm going to say
90%
usually.
Usually.
Yeah, but if you let that gap open, if you leave that open, then everyone is going to take the I'm the exception card. And like, I just think
It's a bad idea.
It's a good blanket rule. It's a good blanket rule to just avoid that.
Agreed.
Avoid it.
I agree with that. It's a bad
and
idea.
if you think it's worth pursuing this person, well, then change the status.
Yes.
Fire them
There's some
or quit.
Hey, if there's
you
true
gotta go
love,
through.
if there's true love, are you willing to go? Are you willing to? Are you willing to do it?
Right.
Are you willing to quit
Right.
I can't quit
or
you.
fire them?
I called you in here because I'm in love with you.
You're fired.
You're fired.
That's so sweet. I'm gonna marry
That's
you.
the way to do it.
That's how you
That's
handle
how
it.
you do it.
You're fired. Will
Called
you
in here
marry
for
me?
two things.
That's how you do it.
Good news, bad news. Good news, I'm in love with you. Bad news, you're unemployed.
You're blacklisted from this.
And
I'm
now
gonna
you
take
need me
care
more
of
than
you.
ever because you're unemployed and I can support
And
you.
we're, and we're together now, and we're moving in.
Oh,
together.
that didn't solve the problem. That actually
I
made
don't
it
want
way worse.
Yeah, it's interesting debate. Interesting debate.
Well, 73% of people say it's always or usually unacceptable. But 3% of people like it's always acceptable.
I don't know, man.
Not a single positive thing has come from the instances I have witnessed. One
Again,
did.
I've never. I'm honest. I swear, I've never.
It just also depends
Witnessed
on
it.
it depends on the job too. Like think about this. Let's say you're like a high school kid working at Starbucks, and your manager's and another high school kid's been working there 6 months longer.
That don't
than you.
count.
Right, but it's still the same. So what I'm saying, there are exceptions to where
Yeah.
you got to kind of look at the job. What is the power dynamic? How much power and influence do they actually wield before you get up in arms about it? But yes, I would agree. It is a bad idea
It's a bad idea.
99% of the time.
And that-
Most of the
and
time,
that being
we'll
said-
end with something bad happening.
Well, and that being said, it was interesting because Galloway, like you were mentioning, is always talking about, especially to young people, go into the office. It's like 1/3 of successful marriages are from people that were met at work. So I'm not saying that that's a bad idea because that's your tribe. That's where those are the people you are mingling with and meeting. So if a huge proportion of relationships are beginning in the workplace, let's not discourage that. But again,
says the guy who met his wife at work.
yeah, well, there's two of us. Burton did too. So, like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like that happens, of course, because who else am I seeing?
Yeah, I work every day, all day. So it's like you people are like my universe, and luckily Tim worked here too.
Yeah, I spend time working and with my family. So how am I supposed to add to my
No,
family?
you're right.
But
Don't sleep with the boss.
the power dynamic thing, I think is
All right, fine, guys. I've been sleeping with Tommy.
We knew it. We knew it.
We all
Yeah.
knew that already.
yeah,
I saw the letters.
Oh,
easy to suspect.
The cute little notes.
We knew about the trip to Austin. That you guys didn't go to any seminars.
oh. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll cap Sex Dumb Fun Facts with Rafe on relationships. Another Reddit story. Ladies and gentlemen, joining us in studio, the one, the only, Greg Warren.
What's up, guys?
So
Great to see you, buddy.
Good to see you. How you doing?
Wait, you are a busy guy.
Yeah, it's
Say
been
that.
a little crazy lately,
It's been
but
crazy.
good. Yeah, I was pretty sure I'd be on a cruise ship for the rest of my life at this age. But
Well, how about this? How about this man? This man sitting in front of me, sitting next to you, Lern, is going to be on the Tonight Show with
I
Jimmy Fallon.
know. I'm so excited for you.
And this is December 15th?
yeah,
Holy cow.
yeah.
Is this your first time?
First time on the Tonight Show. Yeah. Yeah.
How do you feel?
Pretty excited. I'm sure I'll be nervous, but that'll kick in probably like the hour before.
You don't get nervous.
I don't, except for stuff I've done late night before, and there's that condensed little like, hey, you got to make this happen in 5 minute type thing
Right.
that something fires off. Like I don't get nervous for a regular show, but yeah.
Just to get one shot at it.
Well, you don't have to put it like that.
Oh,
man.
Lord.
One opportunity.
Yeah.
Nothing to worry about. It's just like you've waited your whole life for this
Yeah.
opportunity.
For this moment.
Oh, see what you're saying?
Tonight Show for almost 30 years. This
Right.
Past, you've had a couple of shots at it.
Yeah.
They passed.
Yeah.
And now you finally have one shot to
Yeah.
5 minutes that you can never take back
Right.
to either get it right or completely embarrass yourself on a public platform.
it's like an Eminem song for that or something.
You think there are a lot of people that'll be watching?
Millions
Dude,
of
everybody's
people.
going to be watching.
Yeah.
Everybody. And then it's going to live on the internet if you
Yeah.
screw
I
up.
never thought of that, man. It's,
Yep.
yeah. So if it goes bad,
Yeah.
This is it.
can
Could
be-
ruin you.
Yeah.
This is like the movie Inside Out, only we're all anxiety. That's it.
Your whole career
You're
will
gonna be
unravel
great.
and just go
I was
backwards.
feeling real good about it until this morning, to be honest.
When are you flying out to New York?
I think like the Sunday before, at least a Monday, I've got a gig in Michigan on like a Saturday, and then they want you. I think the tradition is you go run your set at the Comedy Cellar the night before.
So the 15th's a Monday.
Yeah. So like a Sunday night, I'll go do the Comedy Cellar with the booker.
Right.
And then yeah.
Are you bringing anybody with you?
I think like management and agents are flying in, and then I got my brothers. I think are going to go in the audience. Yeah,
That's so fun.
yeah.
I love this for you.
Very cool.
Oh, thanks, man. Thanks a lot.
This is a big deal.
Have you ever
Yeah.
met Jimmy Fallon before?
No.
He's really nice.
Yeah, you know him.
I know him.
Yeah.
No, I got to meet him once. I got to crash David Backus's meet and greet with him whenever he
Whoa.
was at Stiefel.
Yeah.
And I got to meet him because I loved him.
actually heard he's a nightmare.
He's very sweet. He's
Yeah.
exactly
Only
how
to comics.
Stop this.
Comics hates Midwestern comics.
What?
Yeah, it's
like
fine with
just
everybody else.
specifically from the Midwest?
Specifically, yes.
Would you say more in the Missouri area?
Yeah.
Like
Pinpoint
right,
it,
but
yes.
Oh, no.
You'll be fine as long as you're
Yeah.
not a former collegiate wrestler.
Or like peanut butter.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Hates former athletes for
Terrible,
sure.
man. This is
Really hates wrestlers.
Don't bring up peanut
Really?
butter.
Oh yeah, at least as long as you don't have anything like a cauliflower or something, then he would be able to pick up immediately that you used to wrestle.
Is there some makeup they can put over that or something?
Prosthetic ears. We're finishing up Sex Time Fun Facts. Greg Warren is here.
Oh, yeah, I forgot
it's
we were
Rafe
doing
on
that.
relationships, and I'm glad you're here, Greg,
Okay.
because Rafe's got a little something for us.
All right.
Okay, I'm going to read this story from Reddit. We talk about, this is like capping a relationship segment that we do. We talk about like a lot of different types of relationships on this show. We talked a lot about people getting in AI relationships, AI girlfriends, AI spouses,
This is
having
the
AI
thing now,
babies.
Greg. People are falling in love with their AI chatbots.
But here's one.
Adults?
Yeah.
All right.
Sad.
But there's other types of relationships out there, like a relationship between you and your therapist or psychiatrist. And I want to know, this is from Am I the A-hole
Okay.
on Reddit. Am I the a-hole for thinking my psychiatrist asking to move in with me is inappropriate? Okay. So last week I had an appointment with my psychiatrist, and I had disclosed to her.
There's no way.
Got him.
I love it.
Got him.
That is not. I
We live
don't
in a
even
wild
know all
world,
the
Greg.
HIPAA laws, but I'm almost positive they're not supposed to do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Just from
there's
some of the
ethics.
television
I'm pretty
shows
sure we
I've
can
seen.
stop at the title
Yes.
and I'll say,
Yeah.
yeah, this is inappropriate.
Hear him out, though. Let's hear him
You
out.
wanna
Let's
hear
hear him
them
out.
Maybe there's what?
It might
Riz?
make a lot of sense.
What do you think that's
I don't
coming
know.
next, Riz? That's going to be
I
like.
don't wanna
that's
rush
gonna
to judgment.
Yeah.
Is this like a? This could be like a. What's the movie where Robin Williams wears a red nose and
Patch Adams?
Yeah, this could be a whole Patch Adams unorthodox psychiatrist who's just trying to help him in a crazy way.
I see what you're saying.
So last week I had an appointment with my psychiatrist and disclosed to her that my husband and I were buying a house. She asked details of the house and when we were closing, so I told her. Then she replied with, "That's perfect. I just need a bedroom and a kitchen. I like to cook." Of course, at first I thought she was joking around, but she went on. She said, "I told my landlord I'm moving out of my current place because the commute is too far and I'm looking for something closer to work. Would you be willing to rent a room out to me?" She then showed me text threads with her current landlord who was praising her for being a good tenant. I brushed it off and said, "Well, I don't know about a room, but the place we're renting now is available once we move out." She said that would be nice, but she was looking for something a little cheaper. As our session ended, she told me to call her if I needed her, and she said, "But I might be calling you first, ha ha." Now, my husband thought it was funny when I told him, but my best friend thinks this woman should not be a psychiatrist. I have had previous
Okay,
uncomfortable
so at
encounters.
least this is the not sexual.
No, doesn't seem that way.
Okay.
I've had previous uncomfortable encounters with her where she told me my miscarriage happened because I wasn't happy enough. And this most current session, she told me it's because my baby knew that we didn't own a home yet. Am I overreacting to thinking that this person is wildly inappropriate? Update, she is not a psychiatrist. She's a psych nurse practitioner.
Oh boy.
Yeah, there's some red flags
There's
here.
some inappropriateness happening here on the
Seems to find a new
psych
job.
nurses. Yeah.
This is a terrible.
Wait, so a psych
can't-
nurse practitioner?
Yeah.
Never heard that.
I don't think you can. I don't know if that's, that sounds like it's below psychiatrist,
Oh,
right?
it is.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. And they're actually allowed to move in with patients.
Are they? That's actually part of the studying.
You can't. It's
you can as a
practitioner.
psychiatrist. Yeah.
Yes, as a practitioner, you must practice, so you have to live with the person.
Like normally, like your therapist will be like, "Hey, if I see you out in public,
Don't talk
I
to
will
me."
not engage first. You have to engage with your
Right.
therapist first because it's the HIPAA thing, because they don't want to out you
Yeah.
So anyway, this is wildly inappropriate.
Imagine getting in a fight with your roommate and then being like, classic Linda.
I feel like
here we go
Learn, you'd be
again.
okay.
You're
I feel like
self-sabotaging.
you'd be okay with this.
I would love for my therapist to move in with me just so I could have her there at any given moment. But that's just not because I am in love with her or anything. I just
You
need
just
her
wanna-
in my life.
it's-
Yeah. You
You
should
just
go
want
to
a
my
session.
butler's pantry with all my, my heart stuff. Yeah.
The baby thing is a little disturbing.
That
what's
is
the-
very much.
You had a miscarriage because you're not happy enough.
Well,
Great.
didn't own a
Baby thing?
home.
Say the baby thing again.
That was a real wild left turn at the end. I've had previous uncomfortable encounters with her where she told me my miscarriage happened because I wasn't happy enough. And in the most current session, she told me it was because my baby knew we didn't own a home yet.
Okay, this is Looney Tunes.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm going to tread lightly here. I'm terrified of nurse practitioners.
Why?
I had some joke. I want to say I like them. I really do. They've done some good stuff for me. But I had a joke in my comedy special about nurse practitioners.
Yeah.
And they.
My best friend's a nurse practitioner. What'd you say,
like her.
Greg?
I said some things. I said it just feels like one day they're like, man, we are running low on doctors. Lisa's the smartest nurse. Just let her do the doctor stuff.
Come on,
Well,
Greg.
well, yeah, but did she go to med school? No, she's really smart though. She just can't take tests. Like, just let her
degree?
give out the drugs. Just silly stuff. And they came after me hard. They came. I got an email the day my special. That a nurse practitioner said, "Hey, I've been a fan for a very long time, and I will never ever go to one of your shows again." I told all my friends and family to never to go to one of your shows again. And I wrote back, I'm really sorry. I don't ever want anybody to be sad when they see my comedy, but next time, could you have a doctor reach out?
Prescribe yourself a sense of humor.
Right.
That's great.
So I'm terrified. But I
You
don't.
better not go to the hospital like ever.
Did you ask what the doctor
I
thinks?
see a lot of nurse practitioners, and they're great.
They are great.
They're great.
Amazing.
But it was
Jimmy Fallon is actually a nurse practitioner.
what?
Damn it.
No,
Yeah,
no, Rafe,
Your
are you-
Tonight Show
this is-
has been canceled.
This
your
is
appearance.
terrible.
Yes. It's not inappropriate to not want your therapist to move in with you. So
Yeah,
you're not an a-hole.
That's terrifying.
And your therapist seems like a psycho.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's pretty cut and dried this week, I think. It doesn't seem right. I'm like, does your therapist I'm picturing like Lucy from the Peanuts comics, like with her little psychiatric stand. Like, where are
It's a
you
nickel,
going?
wasn't it?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
a nickel. And, whatever's going on, I don't think this person seems pretty crazy
yeah.
to ask a patient. So,
All right. Well, good. We settled it. Not an a-hole.
Settled.
Did some pretty good work here.
Yeah. Good job, guys.
Thank you.
Listen, we'll take a break. Greg Warren's here. We'll come back with some of your emails.
Hi, this is Michael Winslow, Noisy Man. Me in the background with the door closed. All right, we good? We good, yeah. And you're listening to The Rizzuto Show. Happy birthday, Rizzy. Me too. Hey, quiet AI.
Thank you, Michael Winslow. Yeah, that's right, Greg Warren. I know Michael Winslow.
No way, man.
He was here. He sat right where you sat.
yeah, dude.
What was the best sound effect?
Beep, boop, beep, beep. I'm a robot.
Oh, okay. I do a little
right.
bit of it.
Yeah, you do a little Michael Winslow?
No, just my own version.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Roof. Roof.
That is a...
That's a dog. That wasn't me.
Excellent.
There is that.
Excellent.
Very good.
Greg Warren's here. He's on The Tonight Show on December the 15th. Also, you are on a program called The Consumers Podcast.
Yeah.
Explain what that is a little bit.
Each week, Tim Convey, Sean O'Brien, and
damn
I.
it. I'm sorry.
It's
Continue,
October
please.
themed, huh? We didn't know
I'm
that.
sorry.
Oh, that's cool.
I forgot to put the computer in.
Rizz is only working one day this week.
Oh,
So,
He's
he's already.
That's twice I've
He's
done
done
that.
it twice this show.
Happy Thanksgiving, Rizz.
I've done that twice already. I'm sorry, Greg. Continue, please.
Go on.
Yeah, I thought he was messing with me.
No,
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 it
we
was
love you.
legitimately
maybe.
an accident.
Each week, Tim Convey and Sean O'Brien and I pick one national brand, and we do a deep dive on it.
Yeah.
And we, it's like we do research and learn about the brand.
That's cool.
Yeah, we've done Oh, Duncan, Southwest Airlines. We've done Domino's, Jif, of course. Pringles, Fritos.
Now, do you guys, when you're picking out the brands, are these brands that you guys use often and you're interested, or do you just randomly pick anything?
I would say, yeah, something that we like. And I think, we got into this snack cake run that really took
Tell me
off.
more.
Which snack cake?
Well, we started
Tasty Cakes.
We did Little Debbie, we did Tasty Cakes, and we did Hostess, and we found out some crazy stuff.
Like what?
Well, one, Hostess is not that good.
How dare you, Greg?
I'm sorry, and I was a fan.
Weren't they baked here in St. Louis?
Yes, I'm telling you, man. The Ding Dong is overwhelmingly out of the whole Hostess family was the winner.
Yeah.
Okay, what are the Snowballs?
Yeah.
Not good.
Nobody wants those.
Also learned that's
Yes.
just a cupcake upside down with that pink stuff
with
over
the
it.
pink
I know.
stuff.
You don't need
With
to
the pink marshmallow
mansplain to
stuff.
me, Hostess. Let's go.
Okay,
I didn't know that.
yeah, and
Yeah.
I think there's something
Have you ever
different.
had a snowball?
No, I never made it past the ding dong. Ding dong is king.
I'm a
Ding
cupcake
Dong,
girl for
the
life.
Ding Dong was the winner, but dude, Little Debbie and Tasty Cakes crushed them. And Tasty Cakes,
Tasty Cakes.
Don't sleep on Tasty
well, you're an
Cakes,
East
dude.
Coast guy,
Yeah.
man. But I went the extra mile with them because I got all the stuff, but I kept hearing from my Philly friends that this crimpet is like a big deal.
Dude.
Butterscotch
Huge,
crimpet.
dude.
That's what
Yeah,
they're
huge
saying.
up.
So Rizz,
Huge deal.
I can't find it. I can't find it in Deerbergs. I can't find it in Schnucks. I go, so I'm just driving and I see a Tasty Cake truck in front of me, and I chased him down. I followed him to his next location. It was in an old folks home, and I talked to the guy. I said, hey, I used to be in the business, We talked, and I go, where's your next drop? He goes, you can get him over, in Chesterfield. I go, I got to record. I bought a box of crimpets off the truck.
And-
from
Is it
him.
good?
Off the truck, you can do
Off
that?
the truck,
What?
yeah.
Well, I don't think you can do
A
that.
little side, a little something
Yeah,
like
He's a
that.
celebrity. He can do it.
I bought a box off the
One box fell off
Yeah,
the
it was,
truck.
hey, trust me, Moon. I did not pay retail. I put a little extra in there. for him.
$20.
Nice.
It was $20.
Good for you, Greg.
Yeah, for a box.
Did you hijack the Tasty Cakes truck?
I did not.
Like Goodfellas style.
I did not.
To the casual observer, it looked like that. Okay, so I got it. So I think the butterscotch crimpet was the overall winner of all snack cakes.
I'm
I want
imagining.
it.
Remember Tommy and Henry Hill and Goodfellas.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
got
yeah.
They're offloading the cigarettes.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's got Tasty Cakes out of the back of the truck.
Hell yeah.
It was my proudest moment. I went the extra mile for this podcast. And so we're going to do our first live podcast. We're doing it in St. Louis at the
Sweet.
Funny Bone on Sunday. And I think, I still haven't decided on the brand. There's two candidates right here.
Okay.
There's emos, which, we do have a national audience, so I'm not sure they'll quite understand or care.
Because that is very
so
Louis.
St.
If you don't-
Louis.
If you are not in St. Louis, you don't know who Emos is.
It's got an interesting story, though. I've
Great
looked into the
story.
history, and it's pretty interesting. So maybe people want to know about it. The other one where I'm leaning heavy is we didn't do Entenmann's yet, and I feel like that's like the
You have
fourth
to
of
do
the
it.
of the snack
Been
cakes.
waiting.
That would
And
be
I feel
such
like
a heavy one.
Chocolate covered Intimates.
The
Entenmann crumb
donuts are the frosted chocolate donuts. I think
Oh,
are
the best.
Yes, they are so good. I could eat a whole box of those.
Entenmann's crumb top donuts are my kryptonite.
No,
Really?
the shellacked,
Oh, my God.
the shellacked, shiny
chocolate.
black chocolate.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
It's
what brought.
perfect.
When I was in middle school, I went to visit my family on the East Coast on Long Island, and they had those, and I'm like,
Yeah.
well, this is what I was
We
meant to
get the
do.
variety pack. We get the chocolate with the and the powdered
Powdered
one,
sugar, and then
Yeah.
the plain guy.
and the plain guy.
You know what's funny? I bought like a book. Like this is years ago when they first came out with the Eat This Not That whole
Yeah.
series, and the book said the number one worst thing for
Don't
you,
do
pound
this
for
to
pound
us.
for your body, is the intimate chocolate
I-
donut.
I saw
the
that.
one that you just referenced.
That's
you,
propaganda.
That is propaganda.
you got to do the Intimates
lie.
one just so you can learn more about it and
Intimates.
teach us.
There's nothing like
This
you
one
break
right here.
open
So yeah, I
the-
think we're gonna because
oh,
I also
chocolate.
think we'll have Entenmann's for everybody at the show. So I want to be able to. I
You
think
see
there's
how-
a lot of involvement.
You see how everybody lit up?
Yeah, you're
You
right.
said
That's the one.
Yeah,
and
I think
like-
it's it.
That's the one.
So we're gonna do Entenmann's, and I think it's it also a lot of audience involvement where it's like which one you guys like because if it's emos it's just like yeah we like it all but I think if it's and I will probably bring in some Tasty Cake crimpets just to be like okay out of your favorite Intamins, does it stack up against, that? Now, that there was some Little Debbie, though, that zebra cake did well.
No, zebra cake is fantastic.
Did really, really well for us. There's a seasonal, I think it's like a zebra cake with
the Christmas tree.
Yes.
It's the Christmas tree.
That's out right now, probably.
Those things are phenomenal.
Maybe we bring those in.
I want to come to this show and eat snacks.
You're welcome.
November 30th.
We would love to have you as a guest this Sunday after Thanksgiving.
So November 30th at the Funny Bone.
Yeah.
It's Funny Bone. Which location?
The Westport Plaza.
Oh, good.
Did you mess with Swiss cake rolls? Because I got
Yes. No, that's Little Debbie, though, right?
I believe that's Little Debbie.
Yeah. Yeah, that did well. The Nutty Buddy.
Nutter Butters.
Nutter Butter?
No,
Nutty
The
Buddy.
Chocodile.
Hang on, wait.
Couldn't find one.
I think those are discontinued.
Couldn't find one. That was my favorite.
They were back. Mine too, and they are back.
Who makes
They're
Twinkie?
around.
That's Hostess, Chocodile. Nutty Buddy, I think, is Little Debbie.
You were talking about the wafers with the chocolate with the peanut butter, right? Yeah.
What about the Cosmic Brownie? Is that Little Debbie?
Yeah, that was good. I liked it. Tim and Sean didn't care for it.
Nutty Buddy.
Do you like a cream-filled cupcake?
Yes.
Because I do too.
Like a Hostess cupcake?
With the squiggle on top?
Yeah.
But
That's like the ultimate, that's the pinnacle of
okay, but let me tell you
snack
something.
cake.
Second
Let me
to
tell you
Ding Dong,
something.
though.
This was important research.
Let me tell you something.
The Tasty Cake version of that,
Yes.
about 4 times better than the Hostess cupcake.
Really?
The
Never-
Tasty
I've
Cake
never done
cupcake.
it.
Dude, they got tasty cakes at Schnucks.
I'm going to go after today.
And that has the curly on the top
Yes.
too, right? It's so they're so deceiving, but there's like a different chocolate to it, right? The cake is like darker.
Yes.
I
It's
know
like a
what you're talking
devil's food cake.
But Moon, again, and I was a Hostess kid growing up. I'm telling you, these East Coast people, they know a few things. They really do. The Tasty Cake, and don't sleep on Little Debbie either. And Little Debbie has about 85 different items.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna get into the snack cakes. You guys convince me.
Well, if you're not going to sleep, I have to push back on this. This product, if you're going to do Entenmann's, you have to include
I'm looking
Crumb
at
Top
it.
Donuts. It is the best product ever made.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. You're
Buddy,
dumb.
I'm not gonna not do that if you say to do. This is there's a few things that I'll take your advice on, and like junk food. I'm not gonna have
gotta be
deviled
one of
eggs
them.
at the thing. If that's what you're
Can I say
angling
this
for.
about that?
You should.
Why is that donut not included in the trio, in the threesome donuts?
It is sometimes.
Sometimes
There is a sampler pack with it.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Sometimes it
stand
is.
corrected, and I will go back into
Sometimes
my
it is.
girl hole. Thank you.
They have those little muffins too, don't they? Entenmann's.
there's not
Nobody
same.
wants muffins.
Not the muffins. It's the
Or just
donuts.
straight-
Muffin is
or
a
just
conservative
straight
cupcake. Just
coffee
get
cake.
it out of here.
I already fought. You got to do Entenmann's, man. Emo's is I last week at Flyover, I got in a fight with Cincinnati Comic because everybody comes into town, they got to give you their opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, this is just on a
Entenmann's
cracker." And I go, "Oh, cool, man. You guys put chili on spaghetti. Let's not
Exactly.
throw stones,
Exactly,
Cincinnati
buddy.
people."
Yeah.
Listen, Greg Warren, you're the best. We wish you nothing but a great rest of the year.
Thanks, guys.
Continued success. You got a lot of things coming up.
You
Thanks,
deserve it,
man.
buddy.
Next year.
Yeah. As soon as those things come around, I'll come in and we'll talk about it.
Yeah, please.
Yeah. I'd love to. Yeah.
So the Consumers Podcast recording on the Sunday after Thanksgiving. So this coming Sunday, the 30th, over at Funny Bone Westport. And then everybody's going to watch you on The Tonight Show.
Yeah. Now, and the stuff you guys are saying about the Tonight Show, you're just messing with me, right? Like,
Good luck, pal.
You're going to do great.
All right, that is it for us. Donnie Fandango's next. If you missed anything on the program, clip of the day brought to you by Michael's Flooring. Also, the podcast brought to you by Dobbs Tire and Auto Centers. Podcast is titled
Man to Man, Ding Dong was the winner.
All right, thanks to Greg Warren for stopping by for a little bit. Make sure you get your tickets for Rizz Show Live game show night happening on December the 12th over at the pageant. Tickets are going quick, so get them while you can. Also, we're looking for a couple openers. So if you are a talented person, you think you could show your skills off on stage at the pageant, go to 1057thepoint.com and upload a video. All right, Moon, what else?
Wednesday is the night. My Posse in Effect does the best Beastie Boys tribute on Earth, and Bags Against the Machine, the Teenage Dirtbags, does Rage Against the Machine. It's going to be so much fun. November 26th, that's this Wednesday at the pageant. Get tickets now, thepageant.com. And then, of course, Punk Rock Christmas is coming up December 13th at the pageant, and that is punkrockchristmas.com for tickets and info.
Learn.
Go rage out with your bags out. Yes. Also, this Saturday from 10 until noon, I'll be in Alton, Illinois at Ted's Motorcycle World for the 1057 The Point Rizz Show Blood Drive. So attempt to donate. You'll get get that King Scott t-shirt. I will be there broadcasting. Love to see you. Let's save some lives this weekend.
All right, Rafe.
Go bag against the machine, and other than that, no notes.
Scott.
Yeah, go bag some blood and just follow King Scott rules. Hugs.
All right, we leave you with a selection from our Team Rizz Member of the Day, brought to you by Michael's Flooring. And Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill. Might as well throw Michael in there too, huh?
You know what, Michael?
Michael's a great
Mike
guy.
Reynolds.
He's got an awesome ponytail.
He does.
Yeah, Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill for Team Rizz Member of the Day. From Bethalto, Nate Zimmerman.
Yeah, Nate.
Team Rizz Member of the Day.